If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time!
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish. And I stay under you fighting, plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm harder than a soldier, and I stay under you fighting, plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm harder than nails, plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. And slaughtering stale competition, I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Kid, your boy hold weight, I got my soul straight, I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
It's gon' be what it's gon' be. 5 pounds of courage, bloody base, 10 pants with a gold tee. It's a war dance, a victory step. A raw stance is a gift, and you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so-so. And talk about the bread you make, but don't know the recipe for dough. Aiming guns in all your photos, that's a no-no. When this pop, your lip lock, your big talks are blatant no-so. See what happens when the ice age melt. You see monetary status is not what matters, but it helps. I'm rocking timepiece by Benny, if any. The same reason y'all could love me is the same reason y'all condemn me. A man's message.
Happy birthday, America. Happy July 4th. Happy Independence Day. Let's go. Let's go. How's everybody doing? Holiday today, Thirsty Thursday. We got a special America, straight up America build today. You started subs over? What are you talking about? No. We are good. Good to go. How's my audio? I literally just fired the live stream producer. He lasted like literally 6 seconds. He's gone. Sorry about that. All right, we're here. We got a special build today, ladies and gentlemen. I am super excited. Looks like you guys are too. Mark with the Fitbit jumping on him. Mark also with the tier 2 resub, come back for 49 months. Says, wow, it's been a while. It has been a while, man. Let's go. Thank you. It's Joel with the Twitch Prime sub, come back for 2 months. Says, happy 4th/5th of July. I'm Australian. 5th of July is fine. This very well might.
July 4th, Father's Axe 1, okay.
And his name is John C.
This very well might be a 5th of July type of stream. How many people think that tonight is going to go to the 5th of July? We are on a nasty streak of... Sorry, I got a million things going on over here. A little overwhelmed. We have a nasty streak of going like 5 hours on these live streams. What's up with my lighting? Something's messed up. My forehead is shining more than normal. I think we're just gonna have to deal with it. Are we on a liquor kick lately? I am actually convinced that I think I might have a small allergic to hops. I get a headache now if I look at beer. Like if I look at it, the next morning I wake up, I have a headache no matter what. I got hydration supplements for days. I mean, I literally have a subscription to electrolytes. I've been on an electrolyte subscription for like 5 years. And now all of a sudden, I just get headaches no matter what beer I drink. But if I drink whiskey, no headache whatsoever. So I don't know if it's like just old age or if like some type of allergic reaction is now happening. But yes, I am on a whiskey kick and I miss the taste of beer a lot. I miss trying new beers because I don't ever like try new whiskeys. But I am not missing that headache at all.
And shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
All right, I'll stop. 500 biddies from Zachomatic.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July to you as well. You're just getting old, my man. I think that might be what it is. Is that why, like, everyone that gets older just gravitates towards whiskey? I'm pretty sure, like, it's happening right in front of my eyes. Qualsack with the Fitbit is...
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Sorry, Qualsack.
Because the people's champ is ready to talk.
Lester's going to interrupt you with another 500 biddies.
Bro, slide that gym routine of yours. Weightlifter.
If you actually do want my gym routine, it is literally just Jeff Nippard. One of his routines. I really like the YouTuber Jeff Nippard. He is like a science-based, pure research type of YouTuber, and he's just like insanely smart when it comes to lifting, and I lift based off of what he tells me to do. Jeff is great. Yeah, he's awesome. I've bought like 3 or 4 plans of him over the years. I don't ever like follow it to a T. I kind of mix and match and build it to what I need. But yeah, Jeff Nippard is definitely the way to go. All right, we got Wootfest here with the Twitch Prime sub. Come back for 3 months. Thank you. Iceman with the 5-month resub. Almost at that gold ZTT badge. Thank you. PC Addict with the double fitted biddy says Happy Independence Day. I got my fireworks ready. I got some water because I ran out of beer. But I'm still missing one thing. My ticket to the double fitty bitty committee, baby. Says,
know your role and shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
Benito with the 500 biddies. Let's go, Benito. Oh, no message. Wow. All right, we're just sitting here for nothing. Benito, thank you so much for the 500 biddies and no message. PC Addict, thank you for this double fitted biddies. Yes, we already did our fireworks. When you have a 4 and a 2-year-old, you do your fireworks at like 6:30. And we actually didn't do any of them that are like loud. We just did like the smoke bombs, the sparklers, that type of stuff. I think my wife is going to take my 4-year-old to like the actual fireworks show in like an hour or so. He is never up that late, so we'll see how that goes. But my 2-year-old is already passed out. It's 8:30. Numpty with the double fitted biddies says, evening, Zach. Hope you had a good 4th. I had a very normal day for the 4th. I was at work all day. But then I came home, did some family time at like 5 o'clock. And now here we are. Qualsack with the Fitbit says, keeping the train on the tracks. Let's go. Isaac Carter with Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Big and Tattooed, our first gifted sub of the night. Thank you very much. Soccer Guy with the Fitbit is America's birthday. Fitbit is. Zach, I hope you're doing well. What advice can you give to somebody who's trying to start their own PC building business? Sell to as many people as possible. Do not build PCs how you want them. Build PCs how the masses want them. Ryzen 5 CPU, NVIDIA GPU, RGB. Market it to the biggest audience possible when you're first getting started. Don't try to like get into like your little passion art projects right away. You know, get some flips under your belt, get that experience first before you start getting into the cool stuff like what we're doing today. I lost my spot now. Lester with the 300 biddies says, happy July 4th, Father. Zach, oh, we already read that one. Thank you, Lester. Much appreciated. Escrowed with the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Iceman with another Fitbit biddy says, got to keep my spot in the club. Captain America build on the way. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Let's go. Nas the Goat with the Twitch Prime sub. Galaxy with the double Fitbit biddies. Thank you. Zachomatic, we already got that with the 500 biddies. Thank you. Painful with the Fitbit biddy says, I'm here but only listening on mobile for about 45 minutes. Got it, Painful. No commitment on July 4th. Understood. Lester, again, thank you for the 500 biddies. Much appreciated. Holy moly, it's Jawa D with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Are your children going to help you with the business when they get older? If they want to. If they want to. I have a feeling like they'll definitely help me at some point. I feel like every kid is going to, like, you know, maybe when they're like 8, 9, 10 or something, they'll want to help a little bit. But when they're older and, like, they're, like, old enough to make their own decisions, I'm definitely, like, not going to force this on my kids at all. Hopefully, I mean, if I had my preference, I would want them to, but it's completely up to them.
And his name is John C.
Officially down 30 pounds now, Zach. Up 4 pounds. Jeff and Mike M. Oh, my God. I was looking up Mike M. I couldn't find him. What's his name? I finally made the commitment. I was like, all right, I'm finally going to watch this dude's video. And I literally couldn't find him. What's his last name? I couldn't find him at all. I'm going to have to screenshot it. Yeah. I've been... Mike Mentzer? Pretty sure that's what I was looking at. Mike Mentzer. Let me look this up real quick. Mike Mentzer. Oh, that's why it confused me. Okay. So Mike Mentzer's an old dude. Is this who you're talking about? This dude? Like the old bodybuilder? That's probably why it confused me. Is this who you're talking about? Mike's dead. I am not tracking this conversation at all. We're just gonna... Okay. Rest in peace to Mike Mentzer. I'm sorry. I just had no idea. Gung Ho Panda with the Twitch Prime sub. Come back for 2 months. Thank you. Much appreciated. Benito, we got that with the 500 biddies. Party Pat with the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. A Toaster in Space with the $1 dono says, what's the best fan configuration for a Musatex K2 when I have a top-mounted AIO? Can't believe I'm actually going to look this up, but I will. All right. Musatex K2 with a top-mounted AIO. Okay. All right. Real quick. All right. Looks like a pretty nice PC. You want your top-mounted AIO to definitely be exhaust, just like it is now. You want the radiator up top. You want the fans below it blowing hot air from inside the build, outside the build. Put them as exhaust. This back fan should definitely be exhaust. These two fans here should be intake on the right-hand side. I don't know if these fans are reverse bladed fans or not. You'll have to check. But just make sure that it's intaking air, and make sure these bottom 3 fans are intaking air from underneath the case as well. So you'll have 5 total intake, 4 total exhaust. You'll be good to go. Boom. That was easy. All right, what else we got? Blaine something with the tier 1 sub. Come back for 3 months. Thank you very much, Blaine. Much appreciated. Robo with the 100 biddies says it will be my birthday in 4 hours. July 5th birthday. Happy early birthday, Robo. Much appreciated. Anto with the Twitch Prime sub. Come back for 2 months. Says yippee. That's kind of how I feel. Galaxy with the 145 biddies says I learned part specs from this man. I'm glad to hear it, man. Hopefully it was... Oops, I did not mean to press that. Hopefully you picked up everything you need to know. X Deception with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Panda 7 with the tier 1 sub also. Thank you very much. Nimbaru with the Fitbit says great stream so far. Where will the Captain America Funko Pop be going in the build? All right, here we go. This is what we're building. This is the theme of today's build. My 4-year-old son is very excited to see the outcome of this. He wants to see how this PC looks right away tomorrow morning whenever he wakes up. So usually in builds, the Funko Pop goes... Actually, this is a terrible example. But usually you put it like right in front of the graphics card, like right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse too well, but like right there. We are not using a fish tank case, so we'll be able to put it like on top of the PSU basement, but it'll probably go right here. We are using a very narrow width case today. I don't even know if we're gonna have enough room. I think we will, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Stangu with the tier 1 sub. Thank... Oh, no, that's not Stangu. That's Stang Boss. Never mind, someone else. Stang Boss with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Lag Mavister with the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Leonardo with the $1 super chat. No message though. Thank you. My 4-year-old always calls being Leonardo whenever we play Ninja Turtles. Which Ninja Turtle did you guys pretend to be? Either now or when you were a kid? Who's your go-to Ninja Turtle? I always claim Raphael, but that's just because I like the color red. Onyx Ghost with 100 biddies says, hey Zach, I've been trying to reach out. I've had a stroke and could no longer game. Sorry to hear that, man. You're an idol of mine who I hold dear, and I was wondering if after the stream I could talk. I already have my Make-A-Wish to make a PC, but was unable to contact you to build with you. I love you, man. Thanks for the read. I can have the hospital or parent potentially reach out. Send me a message on Instagram. Instagram is definitely the #1 place to DM me. Just make sure you say that in the title so I actually read it. Evo King, sorry to hear that, man. I hope for everything works out for you. Evil King Snowy with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. A toaster in space with the $1 dono says, do you know of any minimal RGB reverse bladed fans and normal fans that only have illumination on the blades? Infinity fans go overboard. No. No, I don't. I'm sure you can find them, though. I'm not going to search for it now. Just search on Amazon for reverse bladed ARGB fans. The reason why that I was confused is because I've actually never used
know your role
a reverse bladed fan
because the people's champ is ready to talk.
with only the fans being RGB and bought separately. Yeah, I've never had to buy that.
Thank you, Zach. You were right about my monitor. I got a 32 inches regular 1440p and my games run great on my RX 6750 XT.
Very nice. Love to hear that. It's paper. Thank you very much for the 500. Why are you guys sending so many 500 biddies? Thank you. Much appreciated. You guys are going, that's like the 5th or the 4th 500 biddy message. Zach, I got ads even though I'm subbed. You're not subbed, bro. You're not subbed. You don't have a ZTT badge next to your name. Infinite Pain with the Twitch Prime sub. Did I just say that? Ducklin with the $2 super chat says, can you give me a new RTX 3060? My GPU is so bad. You didn't actually just waste $2 to ask for a free Oh my God, Jesus Christ. That can't be serious. Is that a stolen credit? Huh. I'm just trying to think of the demographic here. Ducklin. Who has enough money to give $2 super chats, but you're asking for a free Jeep? I'm so confused right now. Who are you? I need a bio. I need you to write up a bio of who you are. I need to know what that entails. Terrible waste of those $2. Oh my god. $2 GPU dream. Whew. That is not a good investment, man. Thank you though. I'll take it. Much appreciated. Day 7 of asking, how's the PC wall art going? You're only at day 7? Dude, you gotta catch up, man. I think we're on day 59. I think that was the last. I think that's the highest I've seen the message. I think there's probably like 15 to 20 people who have not stopped doing it. There's one person that does it, at least one person, that counts how many YouTube shorts that I do. And he's like short number 152 of asking for Zach's wall art. He is very committed.
And his name is John C.
Gingerbreaded with the tier 1 resub. Come back for 2 months. Thank you very much. $40.90 for $3. Yeah, maybe a $4 dono. Maybe that would have been enough for a free GPU. Who knows? Cookie Cat with the Twitch Prime sub says, Happy 4th. Happy 4th to you. Let's go. Independence Day. Let's go. We are definitely celebrating. Do you use condensed amino acids for muscle building? Not that I'm aware of. I used to take BCAAs, but I don't think that they're super worth it anymore. Zach, I bought my multimeter for my electronics workbench. Nice. I have never used a multimeter for PC building. I've used it a lot when I was in the military. But I've never had to use one for PC building before. Have you? A Devil Gray with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Tactical Syrup with the Twitch Prime sub. And also... I remember saying this last time. Anori Orange-O with the Twitch Prime sub. Come back for 2 months. Thank you. Kiwi also with the Twitch Prime sub. Onyx Ghost with another 100 biddies says, did you see my prior message? Probably not, if you're asking about it.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Oh, you don't have an Instagram. Not... Oh my god. I don't know what to tell you, man. There's like, send me an email. Send me an email. That's probably the... No, don't send me an email. I delete that right away. I've gone through like a week-long process of clearing out my Instagram DMs, and I've kind of committed to, all right, if somebody asks me how to get a hold of me, I'm gonna say Instagram from now on. I feel like it's the most like mature audience on Instagram. Like there's not a ton of like broccoli haircut degenerates still on Instagram, I don't think. And my Instagram DMs are like just more mature than anywhere else. I sent you a DM on Discord? Okay, I will try to look at it. I'm sorry if I don't, though, in advance. I have like 500 Discord
Know your role
unread
and
DMs.
shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
Just for future reference, though, if you want to get my attention, it's on Instagram. It's Paper with the 500 biddies says...
Laza review this AliExpress bundle lol.
No, I'm not looking at any links, but I appreciate the 500 biddies. Thank you. Whew, you guys are going insane. I need more whiskey. This is just going to be a yapping stream. How's the bulk going? Good. I haven't weighed myself since last stream, though. I was 237 last week. I would guess I'm up to like 238. 238, possibly 239. I mean, I got the real deal double chin going on right now. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm in such a groove with lifting right now. Like, everything's being healthy. I made some more changes to staying safe with my lower back issue. And I'm crushing it right now. I'm at like four minimum, usually 5 days a week lifting. And I'm gonna keep bulking for the next 6 months. You know, the rest of the year, and then probably in January I'll change to a cut and try to get shredded up for this summer and hopefully have the best physique I've ever had in my life. That's the plan. Ducklin with another $1 super chat. Thank you, Duck. Much appreciated. IG doesn't have the bad haircut teenagers, just the racists. Are there? I mean, you're gonna find racists no matter where you go. I don't think that's unique to Instagram by any stretch of the imagination. I feel like I am talking to normal people when I'm on Instagram the most. Like, there are a lot of like either like super young and dumb kids or just like aliens on every other platform. On Instagram, I feel like I'm like actually connecting with a human. Not every time. Of course, not every time. But I feel like it's like the most real people on Instagram. Could just be me. Deception with 100 biddies. Thank you. Where do you guys... What do you guys think is the... Not like the best features and whatnot. Where do you think is like the most... I know this is kind of like a contradicting
Know your
itself.
role and shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
You guys are crazy. Benito with another 500 biddies. Ooh. I'm just going to drink.
When is the giveaway? Also, is the Meshify Extreme from Zosh CP a good starter for gaming, streaming? Thank you. Also ex-military.
Ex-military, what's up? Thank you very much for your service. Exotic. Meshify Extreme. Exotic. Oh, nope. I'll just type that. Exotic PC Meshify Extreme. There's no way that's going to find anything. I've never heard of Exotic PC. Alright, here we go. Exotic Meshify Extreme. I mean, a lot of people used to love the fractal design Meshify. But that's a pretty outdated case at this point. 14600K, 4070 Super. For $2,000. It's actually not terrible. Yeah, I mean that's honestly not terrible. If you want Intel and Nvidia, then that's actually not terrible for a pre-built. It actually looks pretty solid. Who's Exotic PCs? Yeah,
know your
that's actually
role
not terrible.
and shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
I would support that. Thank you for the 500 biddies, Benito. Much appreciated. Oh my God, ZC with the 1,000 biddies. No message though. You guys are going insane today. And welcome, ZC. Happy 4th of July. ZC has entered the building, ladies and gentlemen. Nimbaru with the 50 biddies says, gym question here. I can't make it to the gym today because it's closed. What can a skinny armed guy do with 2 1-gallon milk jugs? Oh, that's not that heavy. How heavy is a milk jug? 2 1-gallon, not much. I would rest. It's 9 o'clock, possibly 6 o'clock if you're on the West Coast, and you're definitely in the United States because everything is closed. 8 pounds. I would either go for a run or rest. I would not like use up one of your lifting days of the week with 2 8-pound weights. I would rather you either rest, which is productive, or go on a run. Like, yeah, like push-up. No, I'm not the type of person that recommends, like, oh, yeah, just go do 100 push-ups. Like, sure, that'll work out you a little bit, but, like, if your goal is, like, gaining a lot of muscle, then I wouldn't fatigue myself with push-ups. I would rather just rest and then get a proper chest workout the next day, you know? So either run or rest. That would be my recommendation. Tomato with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Ducklin with another $1 super chat, no message, thank you. Jehebedabedabeda with the Twitch Prime sub, much appreciated. Let's go. Oh my God, almost 3 a.m. gang. Whew. Oh my goodness. 4070 Super is good for a home server. I'm trying to build a home server for Unreal Engine 5. If so, is the same Ryzen 9 7950X a good CPU to pair with it? I don't know what you need for Unreal, to be honest. If you need a lot of GPU processing power, then I can't imagine that a 4070 Super would be bad now. I don't know exactly what you need for that, sorry. I don't know anything about like building a PC for Unreal Engine. What do you think about using an HDD for game storage? I would not do it. Yeah, I mean, there's so many games now that have like big loading screens, especially like multiplayer. Like, if you put the game on an HDD, you know how like when you're loading into a multiplayer match and like you can see that your PC is like ready to go, but you're like the game is just like paused waiting. It's because they're waiting for everybody to log in, whether someone is waiting on their hard drive or somebody's waiting on a slow network connection. Don't be that guy. You know, especially games like GTA, they take forever on an HDD. Yeah, I would get an SSD. Can you give me a Moza racing setup that you don't use anymore? No, I'm gonna set up whenever I move to a new house, I'm going to set up like a racing sim lineup. That way the whole fam can do racing sim all at the same time. Whether it's Mario Kart, Assetto Corsa, Demolition Derby, whatever. I got to keep all my stuff, sorry. Painful the Fitbit says, a lot of games list an SSD as a minimum requirement. That's true too. Yeah, a lot of games started doing that like 2 or 3 years ago. That is true. Is a 7800 XT better than a 4070? Yeah. Yeah, FPS per dollar? Yeah, for sure. A lot of first-time chatters here. Let's go. You play Forza Horizon? I used to play that. Guys, let me take you back to the glory days. Back in the day, roughly 2 years ago, we would have a Forza Horizon stream on this very Twitch channel and YouTube every single Tuesday. Every single Tuesday, we were busting out, filling up the lobbies in Forza Horizon 4 and then 5. And we were having the time of our lives. It was so fun. Yeah, we used to play a lot. Should I get a 7700 XT or a 4070? I want to get the 7700 XT because of guys, if you are comparing two similarly priced AMD and Nvidia cards, if you want the most FPS for your dollar, you go with AMD right now. This comparison can be made all the way from the $300 cards all the way up to the $1,000 cards. 4090, nobody can beat that. That's a given. If you want the most FPS for your dollar, go with AMD. If you want anything else that NVIDIA offers at the cost of slightly lower total frame rates, then go with NVIDIA. If you really want to try out ray tracing, or if you're a content creator and want the better encoder, you know, or if you want to use any of the content creator tools that NVIDIA has, then go with NVIDIA. It's as simple as that. Whenever you're comparing two similarly priced cards. Psionic Live with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Also, Adam with the Tier 1 resub, come by for 5 months.
And his name is John C.
I'll DM you on IG about Mike. The ads came right at your response. Okay, yeah, please do that. I just learned that he died. Did not know he was dead. That's probably why I couldn't find him whenever I was looking for him. Alright, if you spam your message, I am definitely not answering it, and you will most likely get banned. Or at least timed out. Don't spam the same message over and over again. I just got a 7800 X3D, and I already have a 3070 Ti. Should I upgrade my GPU? I think you know the answer to that. Yes. Yes. You don't have to right away. But to properly balance out that system, yeah. You could go up to a 4090 if you want. Just make sure that you're actually upgrading past the 3070 Ti. Like, don't buy a 4070. Buy something better. Okay, what headset is that? Type in !1 headset. It's the Corsair HS80. All right, we're going to go over these parts real quick. Do you guys mind if we take a break from the yapping? Are you guys cool? That was a lot of yapping. I think I'm already losing my voice. Can you rate my build? Not on Thirsty Thursday. If you want me to rate your build, go to the Discord server and submit for the community builds. I actually do look at all of them, but I don't really say much about it. But I do look at them whenever they come live. See what you guys are rocking. That was a ton of yapping. It was. Yeah. That was a ton of yapping. Okay, here we go. This is today's build. Now, I'll give you a couple disclaimers here. I was planning this build over the weekend. And by the time the weekend showed up, I could only order things from Amazon because of the July 4th holiday. If I would have ordered anything from Newegg, it wouldn't have got here before July 4th. So I was strictly limited to all Amazon parts over the weekend. So, I mean, this all makes sense, but it's not completely optimized. But I did start from scratch here. I bought everything. But here we go. For the CPU, we got the AMD Ryzen 5 7600. Solid mid-range CPU. I think these are down to like 185, 190 or so. Setting the standard early, at least in AM5 build. All right, but here's where things get a little weird. Not terribly weird. Little weird, though. We have the ASRock A620M Pro RS Wi-Fi. Budget board for sure. This was the only white motherboard, or slightly white motherboard, that I could get with everything that I just said. Now, this will be perfectly fine. I definitely would have preferred getting a B650, but it was either this or like a $300 white motherboard. And I don't want to spend that much on this project. But again, this will be fine. I wouldn't have got this if that weren't for the case. But yeah, here we are. All right, for RAM, this is actually for a sponsored video coming up. Crucial sent out this white 32 gigabyte DDR5, their Pro overclocking kit. These are like plug and play, instantly get your AMD Expo profile good to go. I have to make a dedicated vertical video on that here soon, so that'll just fit in perfectly with our build. For the SSD, we're just going budget here. Team MP33. This isn't even a Gen 4 drive, just a Gen 3 drive. This is kind of like a fun build, not a super optimized. I totally recommend this type of build. For our power supply, again, trying to keep it somewhat budget here. MSI Mag A550 BN. This is a tier C, 550 watt. Will definitely get the job done. GPU, MSI Ventus RTX 4060. Again, extremely limited in what I could buy over the weekend so that it ships in time. I needed a white GPU. AMD doesn't actually have a lot of white GPUs in this like $300-ish price. They have the Steel Legend, or not the Steel Legend, the ASRock RX 6600. That's good for $200. And then they have a couple white like 7800 XTs and 7700 XTs, but they don't really have anything in the 7600 / 7600 XT, at least from what I saw. So we went RTX 4060. You can spray paint them. Of course you can spray paint. If you could spray paint, I would just buy everything all black. I ain't got the time to do all that though, man. We got to keep this business rolling. All right, here's the case. Also, extremely limited in my options. I've used this before. It should work out pretty well for us today. This is the Antec NX200, I think. Did I say that right? I'm pretty sure. I've used this like 3 or 4 times now. Pretty sure it's the NX200M. It's tiny. Even for micro ATX, it's tiny. Yeah, the NX200M. I was right. All white case. I love it because it has the PSU cutout, which we are going to take advantage of today. The only thing I'm worried about with the size is I hope we have enough room for the Funko Pop to not look like super awkward in there. But it comes with one rear, just all white, 120 millimeter fan. So then I bought 2 more, just white, thermal right, non-RGB fans. We'll put them up at the front, just keep it all nice and white, and it'll look good. Okay, so at this point in the parts list, everything is all white. Okay, are we all tracking? We already showed this. We're gonna put the Captain America Funko Pop in the build. We also got some blue cable extensions to go along with the America theme. And for the first time ever, we have red extensions as well. I don't think I've ever done this before, but we are going to do some mixing and matching on the extensions. I don't think I've ever tried this before. We'll use like a 24 pin of one color, and then we'll use the 6+2 and the 4+4 with the other color. I think it's gonna like just scream America. Like bald eagles are gonna be screeching whenever we get this build together. And then finally for the cooler, we're gonna use the stock Ryzen cooler, but I painted it blue today. I just did this a few hours ago. It's actually a really clean paint job. Like, look at that shine, that nice even coat. That is gonna look so good. So this is everything that we're doing aesthetically for the build. Boom. What do you guys think? Nice blue. I know. I love this. Looks so good. I mean, I've painted a lot of these before, but I've never been like super excited about it. This one just turned out really good. I don't know what it was, but the coat, the color, it just looks really, really good. Top tier. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm excited for this. That's all. Yeah, that's everything that. Oh no, we're not even done. We're not even done. So I told you about the white cutout or the hole for the power supply window. What we also have, oh my god, we got a lot of aesthetics here today. So what we also have is I got some white carbon fiber vinyl that we're gonna put on the power supply to at least make it all white at an absolute minimum. But then my wife cut me up some Captain America. Yep, boom. We got some Captain America shield stickers. We're just gonna need one of them. We'll put that on the power supply. And then she also printed out one more sticker. I don't know where she put it though. Hopefully I can find it. Hold on. I don't know where it is. I don't know if she's watching the stream either. She's upstairs. I don't see it. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go upstairs real quick. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. And then she printed this sticker out. I don't know if this is 100% good to go. What do you guys think? Imagine this on the power supply. If this is a good cut, I think this might actually look insane. We only have one of these though. She gave me a bunch of backups for the shield. If this, I'm just gonna check it out. Yeah, this could be a huge dub. It's good, I believe. Yeah, I think that could look super sick. But yeah, so yeah, we have a ton of aesthetics in today's build. This is gonna be dope. I'm excited about this one. Nick B, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. It's Ruben with the Twitch Prime sub as well. Thank you. A new rag says don't say 0, then you might pronounce my name correctly. All right, a new rag, got it. That looks great. Will it go over the plain black side of the PSU or will it go over the label side? On the plain black side, we're going to install the white carbon fiber vinyl first. That way we have a white background. And then we're going to install one of these stickers over top of it. Because the black's not going to look good. But yeah, we have a lot going on with this build. So we're going to get started like right away.
His name is John C.
Swagger with the Twitch Prime sub. Come out for 6 months. Nice. Now rocking the gold ZTT badge. Swagger, let's go. Thank you. Why is F1 wheel on the shelf? Because Moza sends me absolutely everything, and life is good. And I like racing. I like sim racing on, or not sim racing. I like racing in F1 24. It is super fun. The toasted bread with the 250 biddies Says, is the Ryzen 5 7600 and RX 6750 XT a good pair for a beginner 1440p gaming PC? I would say the 6750 XT is like the lowest that you should go if you're really trying to go like all in on 1440p. So I do think you'll be okay. If you have more money, I would buy a better GPU. But you can definitely play in 1440p, but probably not for like many years. It's just a guess though. Is this going to be a monthly drop build? Good question. One thing that, feel free to give me any feedback that you guys have here. So we have two types of builds. We got ZTT builds, just the normal builds on zttbuilds.com. We make profit on those. They're not screaming value. You guys know the sales pitch at this point. We have the monthly drop builds where we sell the builds that we made in a YouTube video. We sell them for hundreds of dollars less than the total cost of the parts. They sell out right away, etc. We have those two builds. I'm thinking about introducing a third one. I don't have a name for it yet, but like unique limited edition one-of-one builds where whenever we do projects like this, that would fall into that category. And those are just launched like whenever they're launched in the middle of the month, whatever. And I think I do want to make a profit on those, but I'm not sure. That's what I'm torn up about. I kind of like the limited one-of-one type builds, but I think I want to make a profit on them. It doesn't need to be huge. I don't know how many people, maybe we should have this conversation after the PC's built, but if I could like make a profit on like fun one-of-one builds like this, I would do them more often. Where's the USA shirt? I actually don't have a USA shirt. I was really banking off of wearing a red ZTT shirt, like an all red ZTT shirt, but I realized like 5 minutes before the stream that they are all in the laundry basket. Have you thought about making it an auction? I don't know if I have the ability to on my website hosting platform, but I don't hate that idea, actually. I actually really don't hate that idea. Just like an auction for the one-of-one? Yeah, I wonder how high they would go. Oh, man. I'll look into it. Auction would be cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, thank you. That's why I ask you guys. We have some smart people here. Smarter than me. I like that. Yeah. I would even, like, I don't know. Like, do we have, like, are there people in the ZTT community that would, like, drastically overpay? Because my concern is I don't want to, like, I don't want to rip somebody off. So we might have to set, like, a cap where, like, if it goes over a certain amount of money, like the rest of it goes to charity or something. Like, what if we have just some absolute animals that pay like $1,500 for this? Yeah, the ZTT whales. I mean, we definitely have some whales in the community. We would have to set a cap, either a cap of like the max auction or anything past that goes to a charity or something. We'd have to do that. I wouldn't feel comfortable selling like a $800 build for like $1,500, and I wouldn't want that reputation either. Nyan text with the tier 1 sub, come back for 6 months. In 6 months, let's go. ZTT gold badge in the house. Thank you. Not my own with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Charity idea sounds good. Do you ever have high-end monthly drops? Every now and then, yeah. Yeah, if we do a YouTube video on something really high-end, then we will. It's not often, but yeah. I'd pay $1,000 for it right now. See, that's the problem. Yeah. I mean, we would definitely get people overpaying. And I think there are enough whales in the ZTT community at this point that people would like obnoxiously overpay. So I would have to put some system in place for that.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Painful the Fitted Bitty says you've unlocked a new achievement. Zach goes whale hunting. I'd go whale hunting for a charity. That'd be cool. I've never like aligned myself like publicly or even behind the scenes with like one specific charity or one specific charity idea. It's something that I think about a lot. Thankfully, like no like disease or type of hardship or anything has like truly impacted my life. Like a lot of people that are like go all in on like different types of charities, it's because like that specific thing heavily impacts them. Pretty sure you guys know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't know. Huta with the $1 dono says, is a 12700 KF and a 4070 super good? Yeah, that'll work for sure. If you want intel. Luis made it to Twitch with the tier 1 sub, come back for 10 months. Zach, it's good to see you, brother. Even if it's a while, I work more and more. Everyone subscribe and buy the ZTT builds. His kids need to eat. Thank you, Luis. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm not... I always think about... Oh my god, that's some serious yapping. I don't know if I want to go that deep into the conversation right now, especially without the CPU installed. But I do... I mean, the biggest thing that's ever affected me is when my dad passed away. My dad passed away when I was a senior in high school. And, like, he owned a PC building business, for those of you that don't know that. And, like, when you're a senior in high school, that is probably, like, the #1 time when you need a dad. Like, you're about to start your life, your real life. And I've always felt like I want to be there for somebody else one day other than my own kids that don't have a dad or something. But I don't know. Money doesn't fix that. So I've never like really aligned with a specific charity. But that is on my mind a lot. Yeah, that was tough. That was definitely tough. But here we are, continuing a PC building business. Mine passed away at 13, I feel you. Yeah, I mean, it's a impossible thing to go through when you're a kid. I mean, yeah, it's insane. It is absolutely insane. Why do I keep hearing a John Cena sound effect? That is every time somebody resubs. You should see the notification up here every time the sound comes on. TikTok Billy with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. My dad passed away at 19 as well. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, brutal. Absolutely brutal. I don't have either one of my parents. Both of my parents passed away. My mom passed away in like 2020. Or no, 2021. 2020 or 2021. It was pretty recent. But I mean, I was ready for that. Well, not ready, but like that one didn't. Obviously, I love both my parents. But losing a parent when you're in high school is like significantly more difficult to deal with. Monkey with a machine gun with 100 buddies. Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, top 10 in the country. There's your charity. Yeah, Children's Hospital is always. Everyone wants to help there for sure. Benito with 100 buddies says, "Cheers to the knowledge you're giving everyone." Thank you, man. We're doing our best out here. Big and Tattooed also with the Twitch, the tier 1 resub, come back for 3 months. Big and Tattooed, that's only been 3 months. Teardrop also with the Twitch Prime sub. Let's go. Do you think A620 boards are worth it or go with B650? I don't know if you heard my intro. The only reason I am going A620 today is because I was ordering all these parts for this build over the weekend, and because of July 4th, I couldn't order anything from Newegg. It could only be Amazon Prime parts, or else they wouldn't have got here on the stream in time. And this is literally the only white motherboard for AM5 that would get here on time. So that's the only reason I'm using it. I would have much rather just gone B650. They're not even much more expensive. But I only got this because of that reason. Here we got this. Oh, sorry. Actually, I gotta be a sellout real quick. I just need to record some quick footage of these sticks so we have them on camera. I just need some B-roll shots that we'll use in the pre-roll ad or the vertical video that we do for this. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, go buy this RAM. Oh my god. Okay, we're done. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my tech talk. Damn holidays, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, I mean, we're still gonna be fine. Like, it's not. We will definitely be fine with this A620. It's just B650 with. Oh my god, would be preferred. These are some nice looking sticks, though. Oh my god, these are some real nice looking sticks. Not a big fan of this though. The label is going on this side towards me. Almost every RAM stick, the label faces the CPU. So like this is the angle that you look at it, and you almost never see the stickers. Thankfully, it's a somewhat aesthetic sticker, but you almost always see like the clean side on the other side. Oh, is that A6? That could be an A620 issue. I don't know. I don't know that off the top of my head. Are these RAM sticks just backwards? Or slots? Are the slots just backwards? I'm not. It's really tough to tell with DDR5 because it's like almost right in the middle. I don't know that off the top of my head. Somebody smarter than me could know the answer to that. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't blame Crucial. It could be a motherboard issue. I'm not sure. The sticker is almost always towards the CPU. Here's our SSD. Got an MP33. This is just a very budget 1 terabyte NVMe. Only Gen 3. Still much better than like a 2.5 inch SSD, obviously. Like triple the speed. This will definitely get the job done. Freedom Day. We are here for Freedom Day. Yeah, this is a 2x16 gigabyte kit. The slots forget where they go. Yeah, it could be a slot issue. I wish I knew that off the top of my head, but I do not. Looks like a Crucial issue. All right, we're gonna put the SSD right here underneath this M.2 armor. Ryzen can't do 4x8. I mean, it can. You don't want to ever start a build with 4x8.
And his name is John C.
If you have the choice between starting with 2 sticks or 4 sticks, always go 2 sticks, because then you can upgrade in the future. If I go 2x16 gigabyte now, and one day I say I need 64 gigs because I want to edit 4K video, if I was at 4x8, I'd be screwed. I won't be able to do that. Plus, 4 sticks are usually more expensive. It's more product to build. Always start with 2. No matter what. Like that's CPU non-dependent on your CPU. Just always start with 2, in my opinion. Bumpin' Tacos with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Goat Popsicle with the tier 1 sub, come back for 6 months now. Oh my god, that's not in. What headset is that? It's the Corsair HS80, the original. You can type in ! headset to get there. Alright. That's good. That's looking nice and clean. It's looking pretty good already. What are the specs of this build? This is a Captain America themed Ryzen 5 7600 and RTX 4060 build. All right, now we're just gonna install our cooler, our nice blue painted cooler. ! Socks. I think I have Target socks on. Yeah, I got Target's like generic brand socks. I stopped buying better socks a few years ago. I used to buy like Nikes or sometimes Under Armour. etc. And they do not last longer than cheaper socks like from Target. And I care more about like the freshness of a sock versus what brand they are, especially when I wear pants a lot. Target sponsor? Yeah, that would be nice. That'd be real nice, actually. All right, here we go. We're just going to use the stock thermal paste. That's on there, just so you guys know. Gonna install this. My 4-year-old is leaving for fireworks. And Griffin has entered the building. I never have bought better socks. Yeah, they're not really worth it. Yeah, I care more about like the freshness of a sock. Like once a I mean, if I remotely see a hole in a sock, I throw it away. But once they start like getting super stretchy and whatnot, like I value a fresh sock. I like to refresh my sock supply often. So I buy from Target instead of spending a kidney on socks. This build is gonna pop. Yeah, this is gonna look so good, man. This is gonna look really good. I can't wait for this one. Should we auction it? I think we might auction it. If I can figure it out, I think that might be the play. I lost track of which. There we go. I knew there was one more. All right.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Gonna install our CPU fan right here. We'll tuck that in nice and neat underneath the heatsink in between the RAM. And boom. Our motherboard, CPU, RAM, SSD, and cooler are installed. We are good to go. Captain America PC is in progress. Tomato Man with 100 biddies says, only for you, sexy. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Mark with the fitted biddy says, I looked it up. It's Crucial's fault. The slots are the right way around. Thank you. That's crazy. I honestly don't know if I've ever seen that before. The stickers are on the wrong side of the RAM. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I know that Brett from UFD Tech made a video years ago saying that instead of looking at the slots, you can just look at the sticker because the sticker of the RAM always faces the CPU. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Carrie with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. What are you drinking? This is Ghost, the supplement company Ghost, their hydration drink. I bought it a few days ago. It's really good. But for the real drink, we are doing some Crown Vanilla and some Coke Cherry Zero. As soon as I hear my kid leave the house, I'm gonna go upstairs and get some more ice cubes. That way I can make another one. Painful the Fitbit says, I've done 3 Crucial DDR5 kits in the last bit, and the stickers were on the they were all on the wrong side. Wow, that's crazy. You should get a Fantic electric screwdriver. Bro, come on. I am a YouTuber. Do you know what I do for a living? Come on now. Every YouTuber on the planet has a Fantic screwdriver kit. Actually, the screwdriver's not in there. It's in my toolbox. Yeah, Fantic is great. Fantic sponsors literally every YouTuber. If you have an audience, you will get sent Fantic products, without a doubt. I think I have 3 electric Fantic screwdrivers at this point. We have 2 of them at the studio. You need to try the Crown Blackberry and Dr. Pepper. That actually sounds amazing. That actually sounds really good. Never heard of it before right now. Fantic is one of those companies. I think they exploded post-COVID. I think they just went all in on like influencer marketing. I don't know how popular they were, if they even existed, like pre-COVID. And they just spend a ton of money on marketing. A ton of money. They pay well. They work really well with creators. Like, it's a super easy relationship. They do it right. They do it right. And they just spend a ton of money on marketing. So, like, every content creator has Fantech stuff. What I really want is their portable tire inflator for a car.
Know your
They have a
role
really good one.
and shut your mouth.
Oh my
because
God.
the people's champ is ready to talk.
Mr. Maddox is back, ladies and gentlemen, with the 1,000 biddies this time. What do you have to s Did you say something? Yeah.
What did I miss?
What did I miss? We are building a Captain America 4th of July build based off of this. Boom. This is the color scheme for the build. We have all sorts of aesthetic upgrades. My wife came in clutch, printing some stickers for us to... We're only going to use one. I hope we can use this one for the power supply. We got all sorts of aesthetic upgrades here. We got a custom CPU paint job. This is going to be a really good build. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. The Toasted Bread with another 250 biddies says, should I spend the extra $10 for DDR5 6400 over 6,000? I don't see much of a point. $10? If they have the same CL rating and you like the aesthetics of both, so literally the only difference is $10. My only advice is you can't go wrong with either of them. It wouldn't be crazy to spend the $10, and it wouldn't be crazy to not spend the $10. It is completely up to you. If I was doing a personal build where I want the PC to last for like 4 years, I'm not the type of person that upgrades every 6 months, I would probably lean towards spending that $10. But I promise you will not regret it if you don't. Like, if you don't spend it, you're not going to wish 6 months later, like, oh man, I'm really missing those 400 megahertz. You won't be missing it, you know. It's really up to you. You cannot go wrong either way with that choice. How much RAM should I go with for a Ryzen 5 7600 and a 4060? If on a DDR5 build like that, you just go 32. Do not try to go 16. I actually just filmed a video about it, or I think we edited it today. We have a video going live soon that talks about that. If you're on DDR5, just go 32, unless if you happen to need 64. Do not buy a 16 gigabyte DDR5 code. Yeah. For venting, gifting out tier 1 sub. Thank you for venting. Much appreciated. Oh, Kill for Destiny also with the Fitbit is. Much appreciated. I missed that one. Raid? Is there a raid? I don't know if I get alerts for raids. Is there a raid? We got a lot of people here. Oh my god. I don't see a raid alert though. Is that just a lot of people? Oh my goodness. We got over 700,000 people on Twitch. That's wild. Is nobody else streaming on July 4th? Is that what it is? Did I happen to just time that up? Okay, here is where we need our thinking caps, though, ladies and gentlemen. I do not have this problem figured out. All right, who's ready? HB Gaming rating with a party of 3. Thank you very much. Hopefully you had a good stream. All right. Here's what the deal is. Type a 1 in chat if you're actually ready to help me. I legitimately need help choosing this. I need everybody on deck. I need Painful for sure. Mark for sure. I need my people here. You got a bunch of 1s in here. All of those 1s are paying attention. Okay? All right. Couple 2s. Couple 2s. Okay, there's the 1s over on YouTube. YouTube's looking alive. Okay, I need actual help with this. We're gonna pause the music here. I need everybody's full focus. This is a Captain America build. Okay? we have the white case. Almost everything else in this build is white. We're going to have the blue and red Captain America Funko Pop sitting right here. Okay? We are also going to have a blue CPU cooler that's going to be towards the middle. And then down here, we're going to have Captain America or a shield down here. What I need help on is what combination of the cable combs do we go with? Do we go with a 24-pin blue and the 6+2 and the 4+4 red, or we do it the other way? That is what I do not know. Does that make sense, what I'm asking? So it's either like this. Here, I'll just lay this out for you guys, and then we can vote. All right, so it's either like this. Kind of. Like, not like that. Like this. Nope, not even like that. Where's my 4+4? There it is. All right, we either do combo 1, or we do combo 2. Combo 1 or combo... This is 1. This is 2 over here. What do you guys think would be best? So, like, big blue or big red? Combo 1, combo 2. Mark says red 24-pin. I think... I didn't see the message, but I... Okay, I'm seeing way more 2s. I think I know why. Okay, now I'm seeing some 1s. 2 for sure. Okay, I'm definitely seeing a lot of 2s. For venting with 100 bit, he says, combo 2, I win because I donated. We are, yes, we are on a pay-to-win basis here, per usual. Painful also with the fitted biddies. Red on the 24 because of where it sits in proximity to the CPU cooler. That's what I was thinking too. So we have this. Yeah, I think that's the best pick. I think you guys are right. I'm glad I asked. Like this. That way we have the big red next to the big blue. And then we'll have a little... Actually, now that I'm looking at it, do we go red up here as well? Maybe we go red up here and then blue for the GPU. Oh, now I'm kind of rethinking. All right, this one has to be red. I'm thinking GPU has to be blue. What color is the 8-pin? Or the 4+4? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, you guys are all in agreement. All right, we're going to go red up here as well. We're going to go red up here as well. That way it's red, white, blue, white, red. We got it all right there. But then for the GPU, I'm thinking red. What color do you guys think the GPU should be? What color cable combs? Check these out. I brought these from home. Or from the studio. We're going white cable combs as well. This is going to look so good, man. This is like pure America right here. Yeah, I got the white cable combs that we can use for everything. We're going to remove these dumb clear ones. What color should the GPU be? The GPU cable. Blue? Blue, 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 blue. Okay, all right. We're sold. Thank you. You guys are dialed in tonight. I can see. I can see it. There are very few people straying away from how I'm feeling on it as well. All right. Good call. We're going to do red 24-pin, red 4+4, and a blue 6+2. Boom. That's what we're going with. Can I get an exclamation point if we're all tracking and this is all good? Exclamation point. I know you guys are, some of you are in an ad break though. Exclamation point if you guys are tracking and agree with that. Is that good? Mark. Okay, I got the mark. Exclamation point. Benito, I got you. Swigert, got you. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Lots of exclamation points. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. All right, we're tracking. Thank you guys. Much appreciated. Yeah, that is really good. Let's go. That will work. Oh, I messed that up though. This is gonna look so good, man. I cannot wait for to see how this build turns out. Yeah, I can't wait to see this one. Biden PC? think this is American PC, not a Biden PC. X Deception with 100 biddies, thank you. Tracking memories from that word. Yeah, we used to say tracking a lot. You tracking? There was some. We had like a drill instructor or something in the military, and he would say something like every time he said like a command or something, he would say like, "You tracking?" It wasn't tracking though. It was something else. I can't remember what it was, but it was good. Spray paint the GPU? No, we're gonna keep the GPU white. I don't have time to spray paint a GPU, to be honest. All right, let's cable comb these up real quick. Let's make sure that these are correct clip position. Can't trust anybody. All right. This is going to be a 5-hour stream. This is definitely going to be a 5-hour stream. No shot. Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to go take a bathroom break real quick. I'm going to refresh the ice cubes so I can make another drink, because we are an hour into the stream and I'm only 1 drink in. So I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
All right, let's go. Oh my god, right when I get back. For venting with 100 biddies, hype? No. We have a hype train when I was gone? You guys didn't actually do that, did you? I can never tell. This Twitch UI is so bad. I legitimately can't even tell if we have a hype train right now. Thank you for those 100 biddies. Much appreciated. Spotty Beard with the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Painful with the fitted biddies says, does a shield sticker fit on the GPU backplate? We'll find out. Mark with the fitted biddy says, use the cricket to make some red stripes on the GPU backplate. That would be really, really cool. X Deception. Did I get those 200 fitted biddies? I don't think I did. Thank you. I know you sent biddies earlier. Yeah, no, you did the 100 earlier. Yeah, thank you for the 200 and fitted biddies. Allsfa with the 100 biddies says, my CPU is a 7800 X3D. Should I buy a 7900 XTX or an XT? It's a new build, whichever you have enough money for. If you have enough money, get the XTX. If you don't, or if you don't want to spend it, then get the XT. Again, you can't go wrong with either one. Only you can decide how much money you want to spend. The XTX is worth it. It is worth the extra money. But if you don't want to spend it, you'll be fine. Benito with another 100 biddies says, hype. Let's go. Whew. Oh man. All right, I need another drink, guys. Like that was a long time without a drink. Linus type of build? Who said that? Lunar? Lunar? How is this a Linus build? What angle are you thinking there? Like in terms of like, oh, it's a PC build, so it's a Linus type of build? That's like the only connection I can make here. How else would you compare this to a Linus build? Other than they're both computer parts. Computer builds. When is Scrapyard Wars starting? Soon. Very soon. He hasn't dropped. Yeah, I haven't even dropped anything. Like, have you ever seen Linus drink on? Like, how are we comparing to Linus here? First drink was super loaded, and this second drink looks weak. That is purely how it should be. Dialed in. That is exactly what we want. You know, a little bit stronger drink to get the night started, but I can't get too wasted. Can I get unbanned from your Discord server? Type in ! Discord unban, I think is what the command is. Our mods now have access to like seeing all of the unban requests. And, oh, I'm not ready for this. And they are actively working hard to unban the people that deserve an unban, which, to be honest, is not many of you. But they are actively going through them. Oh my god, look how good this looks already. So yeah, state your case. And I'm just letting you guys know this. Type a 1 in chat if you've ever been banned from the ZTT Discord server. Seriously. I know there's not going to be a lot, but I'm curious as to how many there are. Type a 1 if you've ever been banned from the ZTT Discord server. Hopefully it's not many of you. But my recommendation would be, yeah, barely anybody. Okay, you guys are all normal people. I would take it seriously. If you really want to come back to the ZTT Discord community, I would take it seriously. They do not unban people if you're just like LOLs. Or if you say, I don't know why I was banned, then you are definitely screwed. Because then you just don't know the rules and you don't know how to act like a functioning member of society. And you're exposing yourself. Does it count if I'm going to? Should we just pre-ban that one? Maybe that should just be our first ever pre-ban. Yeah, somebody like Crazy Bro. Yeah, somebody please ban him if you guys didn't already. Painful the Fitbit says Linus has a poor idea of an aesthetic build, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, I'm no Linus hater. But I am curious as to what connection that dude made when he said this is like a Linus build. Like I can't even like guess what he was getting at. I got hacked and it sent, yeah, if you got hacked and it sent a bunch of links, explain that. Bonus points if you're like, I learned to add 2-factor authentication to my Discord account. They'll unban you for that. Because that's, I mean, that's valid. You know, I mean, if you had 2-factor on there to begin with, you wouldn't have got hacked like that. Or you most likely wouldn't have. 2-factor is a lifesaver. Yeah, I mean, quick life tip. If any website ever offers you 2-factor authentication, put that on there. That's like the best thing that you can do security-wise. Painful the Fitbit says, if you submit multiple unban requests, the odds go down. That's true, too. Yeah, that makes sense. If you spam unban requests, that ain't gonna work. Using phone as a passkey is great. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I use the Google Authenticator app. That's also good. Yeah, any sort of 2-factor authentication is good. An app is actually better than SMS. SMS is fine, but it's not as secure because people can like social engineer their way to getting SMS access from like phone providers, or if you just steal somebody's phone. Or whatever. An app is preferred, especially like an app like Duo or something, like an actual security app. Okay, here is our cable extensions. They are looking good. We'll plug these in real quick. Got the all white cable combs. I'm not gonna plug in the GPU one till we install the GPU. But boom, our power supply is now prepped as well. We're making some progress here. Is your TikTok Windows key 100% safe? It's definitely safe. Yeah, like, I see more and more people ask this, and I guess it's fair, like, for a brand new PC builder, because I've been seeing the question a lot more lately. A Windows key cannot hack you. When it comes to the authenticity of, like, activating Windows, it's does the key work or not? There's no key that you can plug in that's, like, going to give you a virus. You know, that's built into the operating system. The absolute worst that could happen with a key is that you buy a key and you go to type it in and it doesn't work. That's the worst case scenario. That does not happen with the websites that I choose to rep, because every single website that has sponsored our videos, I test them myself, often buying like 100 keys because we use them. Now, whenever you buy any key from any website, Windows, games, whatever, there is always going to be a chance that there was like a website glitch behind the scenes or something, and they gave you a key that doesn't work. Again, if you're using a somewhat reputable website, you just email customer support and they send you another one. You know, I'm not going to say that it's 100%, because anything can happen. Like GVG Mall, I've probably purchased like 500 keys from GVG Mall. I would guess that like maybe 3 of them didn't work, but you send an email and they just send you another one. Like, things can happen. No company is perfect. But yes, I do not, I will not ever rep a website reselling or a key reselling website that like just like takes your money and runs. Like, that would not be beneficial to me to do that. Never happened to me. Yeah, I mean, it usually will not happen. Yeah, I just don't want to ever say that it's 100% guarantee, because, like, who knows? Is this a good time to build a PC? Pretty good. Not, like, amazing. We have new Ryzen 9000 series CPUs coming out this month, at the end of the month. So there's a if you want like a high-end, latest and greatest type of build, then buying now is actually not a great idea, because Ryzen 9000 is about to come out. And that will probably drop the price of Ryzen 7000 series in 4 weeks from now. So it's not like an amazing time. And then once the holiday season comes up, we're going to get into this holiday season, like new GPU launching season. So 6 months ago was like a really, really safe time. But now it's like, it depends on what your priorities are. It depends how much you value being on the latest gen stuff. Jay Anarchy with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Vinny with the Fitbit says, let me into this club for month numero 4. Let's go, Vinny. Much appreciated. Do you do any sports? Just curious. I go through phases of basketball. Like, I've played basketball pretty much my entire life, but I'll have big breaks of basketball. Right now, I'm not playing basketball. But I have a good group of people that I run with. I'm just not playing right now. I'm pretty dialed in on this bulk, trying to gain weight. I lift usually 5 days a week. I also do like physical therapy for my back. You know, I try to hit the sauna once or twice a week. I do a little bit of cardio right now. Every single day I lift, so 4 or 5 times a week. You know, I have enough time in active fitness that I just don't have time for basketball right now. Unfortunately. Plus, the group that I'm in, we only play at 5:30 a.m. And that's really tough. That's really tough. Once you get in the groove, it's okay. But 5:30 a.m. is pretty tough. I hear my 4-year-old. He's back from fireworks. He sounds like he is a firework. Running around up there. Forget the PC, flex those biceps. I used to flex on stream. You guys can watch some previous videos. I don't do that. I'm a little too bulky now. I don't have a single vein. Muscles aren't, they're just not looking photogenic right now. You know, so gotta hold off on that a little bit. Lost with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. My first message will be poop. Says, Fu Hao. First time chatter. You're right, it was. Switch to fitness content. I forgot it's July 4th. How did you forget it's July 4th? We had a nice little proud to be an American intro to the video today. If you or intro to the stream today if you guys missed it. All right, here's the case. NX 200M, very basic. We got just like a nice clean strand here. Don't have any extra features. We do have this this white fan, which we're actually going to address right now. This white fan, for whatever reason, the fan cable is coming down the bottom. We don't want that. That is just going to result in looking ugly. So we definitely do not want that. We're going to rotate that ourselves right now before we start installing everything else. Simu Bourgeois with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. As a Canadian, I also forgot it was July 4th today. Valid. I started watching the stream after 52 minutes. Yeah, you missed my American intro. Am I going to add any more ARGB fans? No, we're just going to add 2 more white fans. 2 more white fans. I'll probably install the motherboard and then we'll install those. We can install them now. What do you guys think? Fan or Mobo first? Oops. Fans or motherboard next?
And his name is John C.
Word with the Twitch Prime sub. Fans, 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 fans. Mobo. Fans, fans, fans. Mobo for sure. First time chatter. Lost. Says Mobo for sure. Came out of the woodwork to vote Mobo. Does that give it extra value? Power supply? Nice. Mobo? Oh, wow. Now we got a bunch of Mobo fans coming out of nowhere. All right. All right, Lost. I'll follow your lead. We'll do the motherboard first. I think I'm going to need some extra header, or not headers, standoffs. Yes. I need to install 2 extra standoffs before we do the MOBA. All right, so everybody loses. 2 extra standoffs, and then we'll do the motherboard. Can you recommend a good budget micro ATX case? I mean, this is one of them. It depends on what you mean by budget. I really like the Sama ARGB Q5. That's like for 55 bucks. You get, it's not fish tank, but you get micro ATX, white or black, with 3 ARGB fans pre-installed. I also like the DIY PC Q3. That one is a fish tank. And again, 3 pre-installed ARGB fans for about 55 bucks. Those are my top two recommendations for budget micro ATX cases. If you want even cheaper than that, then you're going to get something like this. The NX 200M. This one like goes on sale for like 40 bucks. It only comes with 1 non-ARGB fan. So you're not exactly getting a lot of features here. But it does have the power supply cutout, which a lot of people don't like. But I specifically wanted it for this build because I knew that we were going to add some artwork on the power supply. So it was a great choice for me. But a lot of people don't like it. But this one's usually like $40. and it's good enough. Gets the job done. Definitely cheap metal, though. Definitely real cheap metal, as you can probably hear it. All right, we got our 2 extra standoffs installed. Now we're gonna put in our motherboard according to Lost. That is the next step to do, so that is what we are doing. Maybe. If it fits. This is, like I said, this is a tiny, tiny case. Very tiny case. Like this way tiny. Like I'm actually struggling to put the motherboard in. Which goes to show how tiny this is. We also got this cable bundle over here. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Let's backtrack out of here. Oh, my God. That is super tiny. What can we do with these cables? Wow. Let's, is there any way? Oh, wow. There's no, like, tie-off for over here, unfortunately. I need these cables out of the way. Take the fan out? I mean, I might have to. That would be kind of obnoxious if I have to do that, though. I think that might be the play, though. Lester with the 300 bit, he says, what do you think of making a PC with only AliExpress parts? I don't think it's a great idea.
What do you think of making a PC with only
What am I
AliExpress parts? Also, did you check the new CPU cooler company that's rounding Amazon these days? It's called Shaking Tank. Check them out.
Shaking Tank? No, I've never heard of them before. Alright, I think I can do this without... maybe not. Oh, I think I might got it. I might have got it. Nope.
Thursdays are for ZTT.
Thursdays are for ZTT. Let's go. Thank you. Yeah, this might not work. Wow, that is wild. Okay, yeah, we gotta take out that fan. That is crazy. Who said motherboard first? I think we're banning Zach's face reveal. My face reveal was like 9 years ago. Yeah, let's go Wales. Thank you for the 444 biddies. Thursdays are for ZTT. Thursdays are, ironically enough, Thursdays are my busiest work day. Not only because of the stream, but the way my schedule is aligned, like what I have to do on a weekly basis, Thursdays are always like my busiest day by far. And then Lester with the 300 biddies. Thank you again. No, I would not recommend it all AliExpress. I like buying a couple parts from AliExpress, depending on the situation. But like, I don't like AliExpress motherboards. I don't like AliExpress SSDs, and I don't like AliExpress RAM kits. There's just too many things that can go wrong. I really like AliExpress CPUs. Again, it all depends on who you buy it from. AliExpress is just a marketplace. And I occasionally like AliExpress GPUs. Fearing Big Dog with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Come back for 5 months. All right, now let's try to install this. Look at that. It actually fits. Okay. Almost. It's not 100% lined up yet. All right, that should be good. Shaking Tank is just deep cool, but the logo is covered? Is it really? No way. Like, is it like a third-party reseller and they're just trying to get rid of all their deep cool stuff? Is that true? I definitely... Yeah, this isn't lined up for some reason. I definitely need a fact check on that if that's true. Oh, that would be wild. Painful the Fitted Base says almost every Shaking Tank cooler I find on Amazon is either removed or it's a deep cool cooler. That is crazy. Oh, I kind of want to make a video about that. That's pretty wild. Yeah. Yeah, like it's probably just a seller that was selling a bunch of products, including Deep Cool. And they're like, we got to offload all of these Deep Cool coolers that we have. Let's create a fake company out of nowhere. That's insane. It's true. I just checked the other day. Wow. I'm surprised I haven't seen anyone else talking about this. They are deep cool for sure. Well, wait, do you guys think it's deep cool, or do you think it's just a company sitting on a lot of deep cool products? I wouldn't think it's deep cool. This is my first time hearing about it, but I would not think it's deep cool. Why did deep cool get banned again? They were selling something. I don't know if we know, but they were selling something to support the Russian war effort against Ukraine. And America was like, no, thank you. We don't allow that here. Yeah, I don't know if we know what exactly they were selling. Like, I don't think they were selling AIOs to the Russian government. I could be wrong. Or the Russian military. Could be wrong, but I don't think that's what they were selling. Why is the case not red and blue? Because America is red, white, and blue. We have to have some white. You know what I mean? It's not just red and blue. Synced out with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. They were selling fans. Oh, okay. Well, that kind of makes sense, I guess. All right. That is installed. Let's plug in these motherboard connectors first. And then we'll just install all 3 fans. And then we will install everything else. All right, so first up, we have our... I'm going to explain it this time because I'm getting a lot of questions. And I just made a video about this as well. First connector. These are the connectors that we have. Every case is going to come with a certain set of connectors. They are definitely not all the same. The connectors usually look the same from case to case. But some cases might have a reset switch. Some of them might not. Some of them might have a USB 2.0 cable. Some of them might not. It all depends on what the ports are on here. This case has 2 USB 2.0 ports and 1 USB 3.0 ports. So that is going to result in a USB 2.0 connector, which can handle both ports, as well as a USB 3.0 connector. All right, so we're going to plug in this one first as the USB connector. That always plugs in. I shouldn't say always. Oops, wrong one. Usually, it's right here or right here. So on this motherboard, it's right over here. There's a lot of pins. These are breakable or bendable, I should say. So you want to be careful. Plug that in right there. We'll pull it tight, and we'll cable manage that later. Next up, we have all of the front panel connectors. This case actually comes with all of them. So this is the most that it'll ever come with usually. We have a power LED plus and minus. These are the only like single line cables here. We have an HDD plus and minus, not super important, but you might as well plug it in. We got a reset switch, and then we have a power switch. So we're gonna plug that in. I'm not gonna be able to show this on camera because it's like impossible for me to do this. But these are almost always in the bottom right corner of the motherboard. I'm gonna do it like this because this is easier. The layout is always gonna be in your motherboard's manual if you don't know, but it is always the same placement from motherboard to motherboard. So like once you have this layout memorized, you can plug it in every time. You'll be good to go. But I've just given up on trying to get this on camera because without a third camera, I cannot provide a good camera angle for you guys to see me plugging this in, unfortunately. So you're just gonna have to take my word that I'm plugging these all in. Boom. Okay. They are all now plugged in. Down here. Oops. Down there. And then the last one we got to do, or sorry, we got 2 more. We got HD audio, which looks very similar to USB 2.0, but it says HD audio. That, like I said, is usually in the bottom left-hand corner. We're going to plug that in. That's what allows you to use... Hold on. That's what allows you to use the microphone and the speaker port, headset port, whatever. And then we also have a USB 2.0 connector, and that is usually towards the bottom middle, which will plug in without bending the pins, hopefully. And boom. That is all of our cases connectors. Did that all make sense? Are we tracking? Everyone tracking on all of that? Was any of that confusing? Lester with 100 bit, he says, I just got a brand new 5600X with a B550M Pro P Oris for 130. What do you think? Yeah, that's a great deal. Yeah, that'll work. You guys all tracking all that? Clear as them fireworks? Well, I hope you have a good line of sight on the fireworks. Otherwise, not clear. We track them. Bring back the PC part picker contest? We will. One day. One day we will. All right, so before I cable manage this, let's install our 3 fans. And then we will do a pre-round of cable management before we install that power supply. Tracking like a freight train. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if that's good or bad. Tracking like a freight train. Do freight trains track well? I guess. I mean, they have accidents. I'm not sure. 5:08 a.m. Yikes. I am in Pittsburgh. It is 10 a.m. over here. 10 p.m. Oh my God. 10 p.m. I mean, they're on tracks. Yeah, they're on tracks. They run on tracks. Yeah, I mean, I'm tracking that part of it. So I guess that's a good thing. But they go off track sometimes. Is this one of those times that you guys are off track? I might be thinking too far into this. 4 a.m. gang? Yikes. Are you like awake at 4 a.m. from the previous night, or did you wake up early? Did I put that in backwards? No. Watch. What is your watch? Exclamation point watch. We got commands for the frequently asked questions, guys. We're prepared here. We're prepared. You type in exclamation point watch. You type in exclamation point headset. That'll take you where you need to go. We're prepared for the questions here. All right. Here's the fans we're using. We did not need ARGB for this build. We are going to have enough aesthetics as it is, so we don't need to rely on any sort of light activity. So I just got 2 very cheap Thermalright 120 all white fans. Exclamation point house. We don't have that one. Although I did just say that we live in Pittsburgh. So there's your info. These are daisy chainable. Love to see it. I actually brought a fan hub with me today because I didn't know if these were going to be daisy chainable. Love to see it. Exclamation point shirt. Nope, we don't have that. Exclamation point muscles. We don't have that. Exclamation point bald spot. We should have that. We don't. Okay, maybe we don't have everything important. Let's go Wales with another Fitbit. He says, previous cheer for your take on cool wood cases. Previous cheer. Oh, I missed your previous cheer. You said Lee and Lee Landcole 217 or the Fractal North. I'm not a big fan of the North. Like, I definitely like the front wood grain panel. I am a huge fan of it. I'm actually like growing into an even bigger fan of the front wood grain panels. But I just don't like the balance of the side panel on the North. Like, instead of how every other case is in 2024 and like for the last 3 years, instead of it all being tempered glass, I hate that like black metal strip on the Fractal Design North. I hate it so much. And only like 3/4 or 2/3 of the panel is tempered glass. I do not know why they did it like that. That is what they used to do like 9 years ago. I can't understand why they did something like that. This front panel just comes off. Where do we put the front fans? Do we put them on the outside or the inside? What do you guys think? I always debate about this. I think I'm gonna put them on the inside. What do you guys think? Outside? Always outside? I don't know if I agree with that. Inside? Outside? What do you guys think? Outside? Okay, I'm definitely seeing a lot more outside. Couple insides. Outside. Inside. Inside. Outside. Outside. Inside. In and out. Wow, that was a very strong outside push at the beginning, but now it's kind of evened out. There's an always inside. Definitely inside. Wow. I'm starting to see some more confidence on the inside now. That's what I was thinking. Who just said that? That's exactly what I was thinking. Monkey with the machine gun says outside, so you have more room for the Funko Pop. That was my thought too. Monkey with a machine gun and I are on the same page. Why would you have it out? Well, that's a reason right there. And also, I'm sure there's not an actual difference. There might be by a degree. But if it's in the front, the intake side of the fan is less obstructed than being back here. If it's back here, then it's being obstructed twice. However, the rear side, the exhaust side, is being obstructed once on this side and none. Well, I don't know. I think I'm going to go... I'm going to go outside. I'm going to go outside. Oh, there is an advantage of going inside. And that advantage is it's easier to install. So when we go outside, watch this. This is usually the determining factor. If we go outside, then we have to put our screwdriver in the middle of the build and try to screw these down. These rear side, it's kind of difficult to like screw these down all the way. Whereas if you put them on the inside, you have full access to screw these down very easily. So that's another difference. Painful the Fitbit says, I like inside. 1, to fill out the case. 2, distance from the mesh can help with noise. 3, do they fit on the outside with the front cover on? All right, that's a good argument. Maybe we're switching. I like that argument. Let's go inside. I'm switching up. I'm switching it up. Let's go inside. We're going to install them upside down, though, based off of where this cable is coming out of. Yeah, we got to install them upside down. We're going to go inside. I like inside. Chat GPT? No, that's just painful GPT. I trust painful's advice more than Chat GPT, for sure. We decide the way it was done. Yes, you guys are... This is like chat builds gaming PC type of stream. I mean, to be fair, they always are. Actually, to be really fair, it's typically chat and painful build PC. Oh. Alright. Get these started, and then we'll be good to go. Pull in the 4090. I don't think any... I'm sure there's some. I don't think most 4090s would fit in here. Painful is the GOAT. Yeah, Painful is way smarter than me. I never pretend to be smart when it comes to PC building. There's always going to be people that are smarter than you. The key is to just get them on your side. Fully acknowledge your shortcomings and allow the experts to do their thing. I absolutely never pretend to know everything. Zach, what's your favorite food? Probably like some sort of fried chicken. Not like KFC, but like wings or something. I don't know. Probably, or like chicken tendies. I don't know. Something like that. Like I can do chicken and fries. Or no, steak. Never mind. Steak is definitely my favorite. Never mind. Steak. Yeah. Steak is definitely my absolute favorite food. I could eat a steak twice a day, 7 days a week. For sure. Yeah, I go with steak. Yes, I woke up for the stream. Take that, Zach. No skill issue. Wow. Thank you for waking up early. I mean, I doubt that you woke up just for this, but thank you for watching early in the day. Appreciate your viewership. What cut of steak? I've been on a huge air fryer steak kick lately. I can pop in a steak into the air fryer for 7 minutes. Like I'll cut it up into like steak bites, and 7 minutes you got a perfectly cooked medium steak bites. Super. I don't do that for dinner, but like for a quick lunch, yeah, I love doing that. But if I'm throwing a steak on the grill, I mean we'll usually go ribeye. We'll usually go with a ribeye. I don't really like to throw a ribeye in the air fryer. That feels like I'm kind of wasting money. But yeah, if I'm grilling, oh man, I gotta readjust all of these. The fan holes did not quite line up with how I have them. Yeah, if I'm gonna throw it on the grill, I'll do a ribeye. What cookage level? If I'm in a restaurant, I'll order medium rare. I am not a good cook or chef, so I never can nail medium rare, so I aim for medium when I'm cooking. I just aim for medium, but my preference is definitely medium rare. Steak the goat? Yeah. Yeah. I gotta remember that because I get asked that often. I gotta remember. Steak is definitely my favorite, for sure. My 4-year-old is on a big steak kick as well. I don't know if he actually likes it, but he knows Dad loves steak, and he just wants to say, like, "Oh, I'm gaining my muscles are getting bigger from eating steak." I don't know if he actually likes it or not though. But my 4-year-old does a great job eating all of his steak. I think he's doing it for Dad though. Medium rare was my July 4th meal. Nice. My wife made burger sliders today. And my lunch was a protein shake and PB&J, which is typically my lunch every day. Almost every day, when I'm at work, I don't have time to like make food, plan food. You know, I just try and eat and get back to work as quickly as possible. So I just make a PB&J, protein shake, and sometimes a Greek yogurt. Just real quick. W lunch. It's not that W, but I never get sick of a PB&J. Never. I've never ate a PB&J and be like, oh man, I'm sick of PB&Js. Like, I mean, they're just always a classic. You can rely on a PB&J to get the job done. Favorite pizza toppings? Pepperoni, bacon, pineapple. All day, man. That is all you need. Alright, I'm checking out fan header status. That'll work. That'll work. Alright, I'm gonna route up and around that top that top fan right here, or I'm sorry, the rear fan, it's going to go up and around and just plugged into a bottom one. And then for these two, that daisy chain, they are just going to daisy chain together. And then there's one more port on the bottom, I think right over here, that we can use, which is great. I'm surprised this motherboard actually came with 2 additional. Oh, there's, never mind. Yeah, 2. Yeah, that'll work. That's very nice. Much appreciated.
And his name is John C.
Not Mion. Sorry, I missed that name. Converted from a Twitch Prime sub to a paid sub. Real sub? Not to say that Twitch Prime subs aren't real. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Okay, this is what we're looking like. Motherboard is fully plugged in with the case. All of the case fans are plugged in and good to go. I am going to do a quick cable management run before we install the power supply and start installing all of those goodies for the aesthetic components. What's your opinion on tomatoes? Why are you guys asking such weird questions? Like, I would say for the first hour of the stream, the theme was definitely 500 bitty messages. You guys went crazy on there. Now the theme is like weird questions. Do you stream live PC building a lot? Every Thursday here on Twitch. Occasionally I will do more, but not often. Definitely every Thursday though. Opinions on oxygen? Better out of a tank. Zach, I'm Tomato Man. You gotta know my kind. Was it actually you that asked that question? Oftentimes I don't see who asked the question. I just answer it. Was that actually you, Tomato Man, that asked that one? If so, it's all starting to make sense. I'm starting to track that one. What is your dream job? I am absolutely doing it right this second.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
When I was working a normal, like a real job, I would have considered that my dream job, which actually like probably slowed down my decision to quit my job. I was in IT for like, it was a kind of small 100-person company, so kind of big, but not huge. And in a 100-person company, the IT team is not huge. So that results in, instead of like a big company where there's the infrastructure guys, the cybersecurity guys, the IT help desk guys, etc., it was only a team of like 3 of us. So we did absolutely everything. Some days I would be helping people recover their lost passwords, and 5 minutes later I would be like troubleshooting a hypervisor server in a classified network. You know, like we did all sorts of different stuff, and I love that. I really, really like that. I would have considered that my dream job, if not for the fact that I want to own a business and build PCs and, you know, do fun stuff. That would have been my dream job, if not for this. Pranked Films with the $5 super chat says, I'm doing a build with a Ryzen 9 7900X and 4080 and the H9 Elite with 32 gigs of RAM and a Kraken ROG white motherboard. I do videos and gaming. Thoughts? I think you're perfect. You're good to go. Yeah, 100% good to go. I guess you could make an argument for a 7800X 3D versus the 7900X, but since you said that you make videos, then the 7900X might actually be better for you. So yeah, I mean, you're good, man. Favorite restaurant? Probably Dave's Burgers in Arkansas. Super specific. We were stationed in Arkansas for 3 years. Dave's Burgers, they made them out of steak, ironically enough. They were steak burgers, and they were just incredible. Like, if I ever, I don't think I ever will go back to Arkansas, but if I do, we're going to Dave's Burgers first. Do you like Panda Express? I do. Yeah, we don't eat out like much at all. But I do really like Panda Express. Yeah, that's good. Okay, what can I do with this mess? Like, there's not, I don't think this is gonna like look terribly. Can I remove this? Yeah, let's remove this. This will give me a little bit more space to clear some stuff up. Okay, let's remove that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make this look like super tidy. Yeah, like that's gonna look kind of dumb, right? Maybe we can get away with that. Let's try. Okay. We'll put a, yeah, I guess that'll help a little bit. It's not gonna be pretty. We are using a $40 case here. Benito with the 200 biddies says drink refill. Great call, Benito. Texas Roadhouse has the best steak. I just had a steak from Texas Roadhouse last week. Not that good. I wouldn't say it was bad, but not that good. Definitely nothing to write home about. They do have the best rolls, without a doubt. You would not be able to convince me that some other place has better rolls and butter than Texas Roadhouse. They are the GOATs when it comes to buttered bread. Yeah, best roll. Yeah, for sure. Decaf with the 250 biddy says, hey, Zach, my NVMe SSD died and no longer showing in BIOS. Am I screwed or can I fix it? Try it in another PC if you have the ability to. If it doesn't work, you are probably cooked. There is not much that like normal consumers like us can do to fix an SSD. If you have incredibly important data on there, you can send it to a data recovery company. It does cost a lot of money, though. Or an NVMe USB. I was actually thinking about recommending that, but yeah, you could put that on the list too. Yeah, I don't know if that would be worth the money. Like, what are the odds that your BIOS is not detecting it, but in like a USB enclosure would? I mean, it's probably low, but I mean, for $10, maybe it's worth trying. That actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, that actually turned out a little bit better than I thought. The only problem is I don't know if I just created a big enough bunch that my power supply is going to fit. I might have messed that up. But yeah, that's actually looking pretty solid. Is this a good presentation to where I deserved an extra drink? Are we good to go with that? I need some more ice. We might need to get the ice maker down here in the basement. Might need to put that on the list. Straw Balls 69. That's a name with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Yes, drink more. That's 100 times better than my cable management. Yeah, but I don't have the power supply in yet, so do not give me too much credit yet. Yeah, there's no power supply. It's about to get chaotic in here. Painful the Fitbit says A620 board with Wi-Fi, 3 NVMe slots, and 5 fan headers. Doesn't have 5. No. Doesn't have 5, Painful. 3, 4, 5. All right. Yeah, like I said, I only bought it because it was the only white board that I could get here in time for the stream because of July 4th. That's the only reason I bought it. But yeah, it's shaping up to be pretty good. Jinx Boston with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Crow the Under Beard with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Zach, 5-hour stream today. We're at 2 hours and 12 minutes. The power supply is not installed. Yeah, could be 5 hours. Probably gonna be 4. Is it normal for a CPU to reach 74 degrees when playing a game? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's of course going to depend on your cooling solution for both the case and your CPU cooler, what CPU you have. But if it's getting to 74 when gaming, I wouldn't even look twice at it. You're fine. Up to 800,000 people. Oh my God. Yeah, that's insane, man. That's crazy. We were having like really good streams at like 30 people. I remember when we first started. I didn't start streaming until I already had like some size of an audience on YouTube, and we would stream to like the average was like 25 to 30 people. There's a lot of extra people, man. Nice. I was afraid. No, yeah, 76 degrees is perfectly fine. 800 people is crazy. It is, man. We might be. Where are we on YouTube? Yeah, man, we're over 1,000 total people. That is insane. Granted, I know some people are here just for the giveaway. That's understandable. That's a calculated business decision there. But yeah, over 1,000. Okay, Twitch just tanked. We're back under 1,000. Those streams were chill. Not gonna lie, it was different.
Watch out.
it was a quite a different vibe back then. Theory Eraser with the Twitch Prime sub. I remember. Thank you. I remember streaming to the 25 to 30 people, and I would not skip any chat message at all. Like, I would just like work my way from top to bottom. So like if you answered a question or asked a question, I probably wouldn't answer it for like 5-10 minutes because I'm like working my way from the top, but I would not skip a single message. Unless if it was dumb, of course. iDivine with the $5 super chat over on YouTube says, want to build a PC for 500 FPS for Call of Duty. Already have a 540 hertz monitor. Oh my God. This is not off to a good start. Modern Warfare 3 also never built a PC before. Budget is not an issue. What should I use? I don't know if you can achieve that goal. It sounds like you're actually serious. You have to go 4090. Like, there's nothing better than a 4090. I don't know if a 4090 can hit 540 hertz though. In Call of Duty, like in some games for sure. Call of Duty is tough to run. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like you have an unlimited budget, so definitely go 4090. I don't know if you'll get to the 540 hertz though, to be honest. You'll have to look up the benchmarks. Thank you for the $5 super chat, much appreciated. Did you ever get ice for a glass? Nope. Oh no, for the second drink, yeah, I did. I'm about to go get ice for the third glass. All right, I'll be right back. reality is just starting to set in now that we are 2.5 hours into this stream and minimal progress.
Know your role and shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
You guys are ridiculous. Deception with the 500 biddies.
Gonna head out now. Have a good night.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much for all of those biddies tonight. Much appreciated, man. Have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Terrible poor. 2.5 hours, not exactly the best progress we've done on the history of Thirsty Thursday. Not even close to the worst. But we're definitely getting up there. How do you get points for the giveaway? Type in exclamation point giveaway. Hopefully you can figure out from there. Just make sure you're logged in on Twitch. I can do the full explanation. If you really can't figure it out, type in exclamation point giveaway help. Exclamation point giveaway help. It's like a 3-minute video that walks you through exactly how to win. You'll be good to go. Oh, that was a strong one. Oh my god. Somebody clip how much that was in there. I think I messed that one up. Not good. We got to build quick. All right, let's get this power supply in. Here we go. If you guys were late, we got the MSI Mag A550BM. We got some cable extensions on deck here. I expressed my concern for this not fitting. Actually, first, before we do that, let's, do we want to do that? No, we'll keep that in there. I think my cable management might have gone too far. I think we're actually going to have a problem fitting the, yeah, I think I might have to backtrack on this one. My little balk that I did up here, it might be too big of a balk. I don't know if it's going to fit. This is, got it. Probably just a little damage. Just a little, we're good. Now you're going to speed run it. We don't speed run, but we do increase concentration every now and then. All it takes is 100 biddies here and there, and then that all goes out the window. Benito with the 100 biddies says, drink pour. I did pour and drink. What are you talking about? That's what I'm doing right now, man. Oh, the PSU sticker. Oh my god, thank you. Who said that? Harmless Mangoes? I don't think I've ever said that name before, but you just saved us big time. Oh my god, thank you. Alright, here's what we're doing. This is a case. Thank you, Mangoes. My goodness. Okay, now a couple people are saying it. Yeah, that was obvious. Alright, so this case, if you guys joined late, this case has a PSU cutout. So instead of showing just this ugly black side of it, we are going to do some aesthetic action. Now the first, I gotta figure out how to get this properly set here. This build's gonna take forever. Oh my god, where did I put it? First, what we're gonna do is I already pre-cut these at the studio. We're just gonna put some 5.5 inch by 3.5 inch white carbon fiber. It's kind of hard to see because of the lighting, but just trust me, it's white carbon fiber vinyl. I have rolls of every vinyl color known to man. This power supply is a little bit different because it's got like all these ridges. I don't think I've ever installed vinyl on this one. But there we go. It does not have to be perfect. I mean, ours is pretty close to perfect. But the window in the case is never big enough that you can see the whole thing. So don't worry if you are doing this yourself. Don't worry about like extreme accuracy. Like you won't be able to see how there's kind of an edge there. There's Stangu with the 19-month Twitch Prime resub. Says, let's effing go. Sorry, I'm late. Yeah, there was somebody else that had a name similar to you, and I thought they were Stangu, but I learned otherwise. Anzi also with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Okay. So here we go. Just looks like vinyl. Yeah, it's vinyl carbon fiber. Or carbon fiber vinyl, I should say. There you go. Now you can kind of see it. Now here's where we need some more brain power. Do we go with a single shield logo in the center? Or do we full send the Captain America logo? I kind of want to do Captain America. I think that would look incredible. And I like how it has more blue. Full send? Okay, okay, you guys are all saying full send. Okay, all right, we'll full send it. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is, oh my god, the dimensions. It might actually, oh my god, it is like just right. We only have one of these stickers. Every time my wife does the custom stickers, she always gives me like a lot of backup plans. Like, this is how many Captain America shields we have. She always gives me a good backup plan just in case if I mess it up. We do not have a backup plan for this one because I didn't think we were going to end up using this. So I was like, let's just see how it looks. Oh boy, I'm nervous. I am big time nervous. All right, make sure that this fan or the power supply is in the right orientation. Yep, it's going to be like that. Going to be like that. I might need to stand up for this. Hold on. Oh my god, that is going to look so good. Okay. It looks like it's not going to be quite the... Oh yeah, it is going to be the whole height, or almost the whole height. Okay. And I think it's got to be right in the corner here. I'm just trying to center it. Okay, I think I got my mark. This is going to look so good. Really hope I don't mess this up though. Oh, nope. Okay, there we go. Yep, we got it. All right, we got it. That is about as centered as I, oh my god. Oh, that is insane. Oh, that is literally perfect. Check the distance between here and here, these distances, and then check the distances from here and here. I mean, that is like as good as I could have got it. Wow, that might be the whiskey. That's what you call getting dialed in. Wow, that is so clean. Oh my goodness. All right, let's really push this down. Oh my god, this is gonna look so good. Yeah, the lighting is not great here. If I come up here, I think you'll be able to see it better. Boom. How's that look? Oh, that is incredible. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, I can't wait. Vortex with a $3 dono says, I got a Kraken Elite 360 water cooler, but it's always saying 00 for the temperature. What should I do? I don't know. I've never heard of that issue before. I would, before you think that it's broken, I would just double check that you plugged in all of the cables you need. Like the USB 2.0 connector, the SATA power, the hub, everything. I would make sure that it's all plugged in correctly. All right, now we can put this. Thank you again, Mangoes, for making sure I didn't forget that. All right, hold on. I don't want you getting a clear shot of what it looks like. Oh, wait, how did I do that last time? Yeah, I think I did it like this. But now we got to get a little rough with it, but we don't want to mess up the vinyl. Okay. I think that's going to be good. Vinyl, sorry, you can't see. Vinyl is all intact here. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Just do a quick double check, make sure I don't feel any vinyl pull in. Okay, all right, let's screw this in, and then we'll take a look at it together. Okay, I don't want you guys to see it before I see it. Okay, let's get these screws in. Get a pry bar to force it in. Just bend the case a little bit. That could work. I have a feeling this is going to look absolutely insane. I hope it frames up nicely with the case. That's the only problem, is sometimes it won't. That's why I just centered it on the power supply, because sometimes the PSU cutout in a case, they don't cut it out exactly centered with the power supply. There's not much we could do about that, realistically. Obama with the $1 dono says, can you do a parts rundown? Yeah, I will. Thank you for the $1 dono. Let's look at this first, though. Oh my god. Oh my god, that looks absolutely ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I cannot wait to finish this build. Oh, that is so sick. That looks so good. Can you believe that it took my wife a lot of... Actually, I don't think she had to convince me too hard. But she did have to do some convincing to buy this Cricut machine a couple years ago. That has paid off drastically in projects like these. Oh my gosh. That is just so good. I can't wait. I can't wait to finish building it. For the quick parts rundown, we got a Ryzen 5 7600, 32 gigs of DDR5, RTX 4060, Antec NX 200M, 1 terabyte NVMe, A620M motherboard, and various aesthetic upgrades, which we're finally starting to get to. All right, let's see how it looks with the 24 pin. The 24 pin's gonna bring some nice white color to the build here. Check this out. Oh my god, it's gonna look so good. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, this case is not gonna show off the red too much. Because again, the only thing I don't like about the NX200M is how narrow it is. So it doesn't give you a lot of room to see the extensions. But I mean, it still looks pretty good. You just, like, from this angle, which is like the normal angle that you'll see the case, you're not gonna see it. Okay, boom, we got that. And then all red extensions. Do we make an audible and go all red extensions? I was actually thinking that as well. Oh, a couple people say that? I'm thinking that are we like all on the same page? Yeah. Are you guys saying that because we can't see the red as much as we thought we would? That's all red. I think you got, yeah, wow. You guys are dialed in today, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think we're going to make the audible. Yep, I think we're all thinking the same thing, other than that one goober who just said keep it blue. Yeah. Yeah, I think all red is now the play. I like the combo before. But after seeing what Captain America looks like down here, after seeing that we really can't see a bunch of the red from the 24 pin, I'm thinking we go red now for the GPU. I think that's a great call. All right, let's switch it up. That I will happily backtrack on. Yeah, all red. Yep. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Let's go all red now. Should do a Venom build next week. We did do Venom already. I have done a Venom build. And it was very... Actually, I think it was in the same case. Hold on. Let me find it. Yeah, I did do a Venom build. I don't know if we're going to be able to find it, though. Or I think it was $400. I definitely did not call it a Venom build. Yeah, there it is. Look at this. I did a Venom build. Crazy, man. Look at this. Not the same case. There's the Venom build. What do you guys think of that? Look at that Cricut vinyl work. My wife did that as well. What do you guys think of that one? Pretty much the same like style as this one. You know, relying on the cable extensions, the vinyl, the Funko Pop, etc. Yeah, that one turned out good as well. Better than America? You think? I don't know. I don't know. I think this one might look better, man. Okay, let's visualize real quick. Let's make sure that we're making the right decision. So, like, from this angle, you can't really see the red 24 pin that's hiding over there. We're gonna have a white GPU. Do we definitely want blue? Or would red look better? Oh, yeah, red's gonna look better. Right? Okay. Red, right? Are we still, now that we see it side by side? Red, blue. Red. Okay, all right. I saw a couple of people backtracking there. I was making sure. Okay, all right. Everyone says red. I Divine with another $5 super chat says 500 FPS or as close as possible. And I know I'll have to use a 4090, and I strictly only play COD. Which CPU should I use, and where can I find more advice? You can find more advice on YouTube. I would get a... I mean, my pick would be 7800 X3D. You might get more frames with like a 14900K, but I mean, there's problems with the 14900K, so I don't really want to recommend that. I think 7800 X3D M4090 would be my choice. Put a shield on the fan blade center. I was thinking about doing that, but I did not ask for that in time for my wife. 7800 X3D for sure. Yeah. That would be my pick. If I had unlimited budget, I'd go 7800 X3D 4090. Decaf with another 250 bit. He says, on an unrelated note, how would one fry, erase, or destroy data on an NVMe SSD physically with no software? Put it in a plastic bag and smash it with a hammer. That would be my pick. I mean, they have tools for it. Like, we had to do it a lot when I was working IT and we dealt with a lot of classified data that needed properly destroyed. We would use like a degaussor, I think it's called, which basically sends like a big magnetic force to it. But yeah, I mean, you could put it in a plastic bag, smash it to tiny pieces, and then like burn it, maybe. Depends how far you need to take it. Benito with the double fitted biddies, thank you. Blend it? Yeah, but then you would break your blender, so that wouldn't be worth it probably. Yeah, you don't want to break your blender. Okay, what all do we need to do? Do we just need to install the GPU? And then cable manage? Yeah, I think that's all we have to do. This is going to look so good, man. I can't wait for this. What's the price of this build? I don't know. I haven't said that yet. It was now remember, everything was bought on Amazon Prime this weekend. I did not do any sort of deal hunting at all. I could only use Amazon Prime because of the holiday. It would not have gotten here in time. So no good deals. It was right at 1,000. Yeah, I mean that's not terrible, but you could do better for sure. For $1,000, you could definitely do better than that. But when you're strictly limited to all Amazon, you're a little bit handicapped there. That's a lot of cable management. Yeah, we got a little bit to do. Shouldn't be too bad though. I use an Athlon 200 GE. Yikes, but I do like that CPU. Drip Appa with the $5 super chat. Running 1440p 144Hz monitor and want to upgrade from the 5600 XT, but I am running a Ryzen 5 3600. what is a good GPU that won't bottleneck it that's also future-proof. Don't look at it that way. Upgrade both. Yeah, do not get a GPU because you're worried about the 3600. If you want to play in 1440p, you're going to want to upgrade that CPU. That way you can buy an appropriate GPU for 1440p. Yeah, don't look at it that way. You're going to want to upgrade both if you truly want to go to a 1440p setup.
And his name is John C.
Dreamville gifting out tier 1 sub. Thank you very much.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
LG Garo with the $5 super chat. Oh my god, we got the 500 biddies going on Twitch, and we got the $5 super chats going on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. This is an explosive July 4th. LG Garo says, John Cena. Will the 13900K bottleneck a 4080 Super? No, absolutely not. 13900K is not going to bottleneck any GPU on the planet. Painful with the Fitbit, he says, do a shield on the GPU backplate. Oh yeah, let's look if we can do that. It's Ymistic with the Twitch Prime sub. Come back for 8 months. Says it's looking good. Thank you very much. I missed another one. Anto with the Fitbit says, Zach, have you ever returned something from AliExpress? How long does it take? Nope. That's the one thing. I've mentioned that in a lot of videos. Like, one of the additional downsides of buying from AliExpress is they do have on paper a return policy. I have never done it though. If something has ever arrived like broken from AliExpress, which is very minimal, I just take the L. I don't know what it would be like to go through a Chinese hosted website buying from a Chinese seller. I can't imagine it would be an easy return process. It might be. I could be wrong. I can't imagine it would be super streamlined and easy though. So, yeah, that's a downfall. Benito also gifted out tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. It's so bad, says Crystal. Yeah, I wouldn't think that it was good. All right, let's check out this GPU real quick. I don't know. Can we get a shield on here? Should I just, like, cover up these stickers? Is that what you're saying? Would that be the best spot for it? I mean, we got a lot of these to play with. Should this just go like that? Oh, it's not going to cover the whole thing. But I think it would look weird anywhere else, right? Is that what we do? It's not going to cover that entire screw hole. Are you guys still okay with that? Does that still make sense? If it does not cover that whole screw hole? When does the giveaway end? Next week. Next week, we're going to roll the giveaway, and then we're going to build another PC for the next giveaway. Yeah, next week. Next Thursday. Looks okay. Yeah, I don't know if I love it, to be honest. I mean, I guess it's better than not. I think that's pretty even. Before I press that down, do you guys think that that's what we want to do? I don't know how I like how that looks. Like with the screw holes sticking out like that. What do you guys think? Take the other stickers off? What other stickers? No, I'm definitely not taking that off. Yeah, I don't think that looks great. I think that looks kind of amateur. Line them up? It is lined up. I mean, that's pretty lined up. Yeah, I don't love that. Is that what you were talking about, Painful? I don't love that. I think we're going to stick with the white GPU. Can you spray paint it? I mean, not today. Guys, this is literally like just a fun July 4th stream build. I feel like we put a lot of effort into it already. I can't afford to do more. This isn't even going to make it into it. Oh my god, did I remove the wrong... Damn it. I think it came with extra brackets, though. I think we're going to be saved. Yes, it did. Thank goodness. I accidentally removed the wrong bracket. But now we just remove all of them. And we'll install those to make it even. We'll be good. Can't believe I did that. Why don't you cut the shield in half? I don't know. That would look dumb. Cut one ring off and it would fit on the GPU better? No, I'm not trying to do a perfect circle cut with scissors. I'm 3 whiskeys in. Painful the Fitbit says, yeah, not the best backplate for that. Stripes would have been better. Yeah, stripes would be really cool. That would be really cool. Replacing those stripes on there. That'd be dope. Let's go black screws. Yeah, that would have been cool for sure. I mean, this is a lot of effort for a non-YouTube video. Just for the record. This is all for tonight's live stream. Alright, let me reinstall these PCIe brackets real quick. Can't believe I did that. Sometimes they don't give you replacements. I would have been screwed. It was a critical mistake there. Well, not critical, but a mistake. What case is the PC behind you? It's the NZXT H6 Flow RGB. I'm a big fan of the H6 Flow. Clip that. I'm 3 whiskeys in. I mean, that's like my get out of jail free card, isn't it? If I make a mistake, I just refer back to whiskey consumption. Okay. All right. Let's install this GPU real quick. It is kind of my fallback. On one of these days, I'm going to do something really dumb in the stream. Really, I mean, I do dumb things on this stream often. But if I ever need it, I got the whiskey. I can pull the whiskey card. You gonna rate PC Part Picker list? No, we never rate PC Part Picker list on Thirsty Thursday. We are 3 hours into this live stream. The PC has a long way to go. Whoever ends up buying this PC will be super happy. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, we got that. Oh, do I have to uninstall the GPU? No, I don't. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right. 90% of PC building is stupidity? What? Hello from Morocco? Hello. What time is it in Morocco? My attention span is so bad I just tried skipping forward on a live. Are you saying that I'm boring? Are you like trying to like make fun of yourself, but subconsciously you're just trying to say that I'm boring? I take that personally, man. That's kind of messed up. All right, let's get these cable extensions routed up through here. Joker build next. A Joker build would be fun. Like purple and green. But that's really difficult to do. A purple and green PC? Like, would it just also be white? Would it be like this build? But like purple and green? Instead of red and blue? Because like white works here. Because white is part of the colors of both Captain America and America. So it works. But like white isn't on the Joker. Yeah, I don't know how well that would work. Spider-Man or Iron Man build? Yeah, I mean, my kids would love a Spider-Man build. All right, this is what we're dealing with now. How are we looking? Remember when somebody was complimenting my cable management? Now look. I told you it was going to get bad. All right, let's first bundle all of this up.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
A modular power supply would have worked wonders here. Painful the Fitbit says Joker paints his face white. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Joker with black parts.
Watch out, watch out!
Yeah, it might be too much white though. Numpty with 100 biddy says build's looking good. Just got done with barbecue. Nice. What if you did an Avengers series of PCs? How many people have any clue about the Tech Vengers PC building competition? Do you guys have any clue about that? The Tech Vengers PC building competition? Nope. Nope. Mark does. Nope. No idea. So, like, how long ago was that, Mark? Like, 6 years ago, maybe? I distinctly remember I had 11,000 subscribers. I collabed with like 6 other PC building content creators. I had by far the smallest YouTube channel. I had 11,000 subscribers on YouTube. And we did a competition where everybody picked an Avenger, and we did like a build competition where everyone released videos at the same time. I had Thor. I did a Thor PC. Yeah, it was pretty big. That was like my first ever like big time collab. You know, I was working with YouTubers that like I was fanboying over at the time. Let me see if I can show you my real quick. I'll show you my Thor PC. This was like 6 or 7 years ago, so it wasn't the best. Tech Vengers Thor. If you type in Tech Vengers, you might get it. Oh wow, that's the #1 pick.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
All right. This is the Tech Vengers Thor build. How long ago was this? Yeah, 6 years ago. Boom. This is my Thor PC 6 years ago. Let me see if I can find a full screen. And that's what I used to look like. That's military Zach right there. There it is. Boom. There's my Thor PC. We had a very small budget. I think we had like $150 that we could spend on aesthetics. Yeah, there's my mod list. I think we just said that you have like $150 to spend on aesthetics. I'm trying to find a full. There it is. With the Thor hammer. So I ended up throwing away this PC. Not the whole PC, just the case. Like I took the parts out of it. I ended up throwing it away when we moved. Because like at the time I was like, this isn't that big of a deal. Like I don't even really like how it turned out. I ended up throwing it away. I would pay an insane amount of money for that build if I could have it back. InWin 303. It was the InWin 101 or 301. Yeah, if I could have that build back today and like just display it somewhere, oh man, I would love to. I would love to. Yeah, that I regret. That I deeply regret doing. That was not a smart move. Back from doing fireworks? Nice. Okay. Got that there. Tuck this down here. Rebuild Thor. I should.
And his name is John C.
I should. I don't. That video was like, it was more than the Thor build. It was my first ever like real YouTube collab. You know, I've been friends with every person that I collabed with at that time to this day. Yeah, this isn't. Yeah, this is just gonna have to like hide up here. There's nowhere to put this. Tech Vengers was a big deal at the time. That was a really big deal for the YouTube channel. I didn't get any like crazy growth out of it. That was past the time of like collabs actually like helped your channel. There's a point in time on YouTube where like if you collab with someone big, like you instantly became big. It was after that point. We need a Valorant themed build? I don't even know what that would look like. There's so many colors in Valorant. I don't know how we would do that. How long till the stream ends? We're gonna finish this build, and then we'll chat it up for a bit, answer some questions, and then we'll call it a night. I gotta get back to work tomorrow. There we go. Yeah, not exactly the best cable management, but that will do. That will do. That doesn't look terrible. That actually ended up looking better than I thought it would. given how much cables are in here. Okay. Let's first see if this closes. Oh, yeah, we just gotta... Actually, I think I'm gonna have to install the front first. Front panel's closed. Boom. Alright, let's get this rear panel installed. We're gonna have to apply a little pressure here. We got some balk, but nothing we can't handle. Boom. There we go. Almost closed. Yeah, we got this. I don't have to apply too much pressure on this one. Alright. Before we take a final peek, we gotta unbox this thing real quick. That way this guy's ready. I don't know how to unbox this. This has all sorts of like little contraptions on it. How do I open this thing? There's like plastic all over the place. Oh, okay, there we go. Easy dubs. We'll see, man. Oh, that was a protector for this. Oh my god. Okay. Boom. We got him. There he is. Bobblehead. Captain America. Helldivers 2 themed build would be good. Yeah, like a black and yellow build. But if I ever do a black and yellow build, it's got to be Steelers. The black and gold. All right, I think we're ready to reveal it. I think we're ready. Are we good? Did I miss anything? I think I got it all. Got all the aesthetics. I just got to put the Funko Pop on. I think we're done, man. Steelers and Helldivers. It's not closed on top. Well, I know it's not closed on the tempered glass side. Okay. I want to look at it together. I kind of want to put the Funko Pop on first and then show you guys. But at the same time, I kind of want to look at it together. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the July 4th Captain American build for 2024. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Merca. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. That looks absolutely insane. Oh, that is crazy. Oh, hold on. That is crazy. That looks so good. Let's go. We even have some Canadians saying America F yeah. Oh, that looks so good. I'm so happy. That was definitely worth the time and the effort. Shout out to my wife for the hookup on the vinyl action on there. That looks so good. Benito with the 300 biddies says amazing build. Oh, yep. I forgot. My bad. Thank you, Benito. Much appreciated. That will work. What card is that? Is the RTX 4060. The MSI Ventus. The white version. Only took 3 hours, but America? Everyone can wait. All right. You wait on America. All right. What branch were you in? I was in the Air Force. I don't know how many of you guys were here for that war story that I gave last week about the almost dying in a porta potty in Afghanistan. But we clipped it up. I'm going to upload that war story to the ZTT Extras channel. I think people will get a kick out of that story. That's gonna go up on the ZTT Extras channel. We just gotta finish editing it. All right, let's. Ew, what is that light? What is that RGB light doing? What is that on? Oh, the motherboard. Okay, yeah, we'll turn that off for sure. All right, everything is spinning. All 3 fans and the CPU cooler. Everything looks good. Oh my God, yeah, I just don't want you to see that RGB. That RGB looks stupid. We will definitely turn that off. But damn. Wow. That looks so good. That honestly looks better than I thought it would. That's pretty crazy. Look how the power is unplugged and that those RGB lights are still on. Hello? There we go. Crazy. Oh, I am so in love with that. Boom. Set the RGB to blue. No, I think it'll look better just turned off. Yeah, I think it'll be better turned off. How? I'm not an electrician. I think it's because of the capacitors. Am I right when I say that? The reason why the lights stay on is because of the capacitors. Capacitors, like, will temporarily store energy as far... Yeah, is that correct? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the capacitors are the, like, big, like water... Like a water tower thing? I don't know. The cylinders, they can store a little bit of energy. And that's why things can, like, lights can stay on, power bricks can stay on for a few seconds after you remove it. I do not know what I'm talking about, though. I'm going to the Air Force. You got any tips? Maximize your career. Even if you're only going in for 4 years or 6 years, do as much as possible. You will always look back on your Air Force career, and you do not want to have regrets of, like, being stationed somewhere and you didn't do X, Y, and Z while you were there. You know, we started off in Japan. That was our first duty station after, like, training and all that. And when we were in Japan, I mean, we did everything that we possibly could. Like going to all the sightseeing stuff. We climbed to the very top of Mount Fuji. We went to, like, sumo wrestling events. You know, we went to, like, Shibuya, Akihabara, like all the places that you should go when you're in Japan. And then we moved to Arkansas. And when you're in Arkansas, like, that's like the outdoorsy state. That's where everyone, like, is fishing, off-roading, hunting, like all sorts of outdoorsy stuff. So that's where I bought my pickup truck and got it lifted. That's where we heavily got into fishing. We bought a fishing bass boat while we were there. You know, I would take my truck off-roading and whatnot, and we just tried to make the best of where we were, you know. So wherever you go, just make sure you maximize where you're at. Sing the national anthem? You guys would all unsub right away. What was your MOS? In the Air Force, it's called AFSC, not MOS. But I was an avionics technician. I worked on the electronic warfare systems on planes for 6 years. And then for 3 years, I was in cybersecurity. Not what jet did you pilot? Not everyone in the Air Force is a pilot. Like, less than 1% of people in the Air Force are pilots. Now your truck is just a mall crawler. My truck is basically a minivan at this point. My 6-inch lifted with 35-inch mud tire truck has 2 toddler seats in the back. And the middle area is for my dog. It's basically just a lifted minivan at this point. Imagine if you had a call sign. Dude, that'd be sick. I don't know what my call sign would be, though. Chevy? No. No, we're a Ford family over here. I got an F-150, and my wife has a Mach-E. Cora with the 100 biddies says, for an archive drive, would you go 1 8GB, 3.5-inch HDD, or 2 4 gigabytes, but on RAID 1? If you... It depends on how much you value your data. If you only have 1 copy of your data, then you might as well consider that you have 0 copies. If you have anything remotely important, you should at least have 2 copies. You know, RAID is not considered backup, but it is better than a single drive. RAID 1, that is. But ideally, whatever it takes to get you to the 3-2-1 backup strategy is what you should be doing if it's important data. The 3-2-1 backup strategy is 3 total copies of that piece of data, 2 different types of mediums of that data. So like 1 cloud, 1 hard drive, or like 1 internal hard drive, 1 external USB drive, something like that. 2 different types of medium, and then 1 offsite, or in most people's case, the cloud. So if you have anything important, do the 3-2-1 strategy. And whatever that takes to get you there, just do that. It's a Ford Ranger? No, I have an F-150. I'll show you a picture of it. I don't have any like good recent photos of it, but the aesthetics of my truck have not changed for a few years. Truck. Search my Google photos for truck. Hopefully that finds it. There's my truck being towed away. I'm not gonna show that. Here's my truck. Oh man, I'm in the way. I don't know if I can get out of the way. Can I scroll up? Can I zoom in? Nope. That's it. That's my truck. You can kind of see it. 6-inch lift, 35-inch tires, Rockstar V2 wheels. It's a BDS lift kit and rear suspension system. 2013 F-150. I bought it brand new. I've had that truck for 11 years now. It only has... I don't know if I hit 80,000 miles yet. It is not heavily used and abused. It might be at 80 at this point, which is really good for an 11-year-old truck. I have installed lift kits. I have not. I definitely paid somebody to install that lift kit. I think between the lift kit and the tires and wheels, I think it was like 5K or something. I forget. My I don't think I've ever shared this, but when one of my grandmas passed away, I got a little bit of money, and we saved some of it, and some of it went for truck parts. Again, I was in the Arkansas environment, like fully just living and breathing that outdoorsy southernness. And I was like, you know what? I think Grandma would have liked to have me have a fun truck. So that's what I used some of the money on. Looking back on it, completely ridiculous. But I'm happy for it now. My dad has a Toyota RAV4. Yeah, those RAV4s are nice. 210,000 miles? Yikes. Truck parts or life parts? Yeah, like everybody that I was with in Arkansas, they all like new trucks. Like I'm not like a car person. Like I really enjoy vehicles, but I do not know much about them, much less like upgrading them and whatnot. But I was surrounded by people that knew everything. Like my level of PC building, these people knew like vehicle upgrading like 10 times more. So it was very easy to like get help with what I needed for the lift kit and what to buy and who to take it to, etc. It was very easy. Do you like electric cars? I do. I mean, we have a Mach-E. We have a 2022 Mach-E GT, all black, 0 to 60 in like 3.2, I think it was. I mean, it's just insane. It is ridiculously fast. I mean, you feel like when you hit, if you like do a full rip on it, I mean, you feel it in your chest. It is crazy. It's really fast, and I really like I'm in love with the silhouette of the Mach-E's. They look so good. So yeah, I really like that. I really like it. My wife was not a car person until she test drove a Mach-E, and now she actually like enjoys driving, and she really likes the car. What do you think about the Tesla new AI self-driving? I don't know anything about it. The only thing I know is that Elon's been saying that we're a few months away from fully self-driving, like for the last like half decade or so, and we're still not. And neither is my Mach-E. My Mach-E almost took me off the highway the other day. We don't use it. We don't use it. It's completely ridiculous. It was like, the Ford self-driving is not like full self-driving. It'll just self-drive on highways and like keep you in the lane, or at least that's what it's supposed to do. That mofo like clearly was like trying to lane shift when it was like a Y in the highway. Like one highway, like you're on one highway, but then it breaks off into two different highways. And like I was in the lane to stay left, like didn't think anything about going to the right. And for whatever reason, my car, the Mach-E, was like, no, we're going right. We're going on this highway instead. I was like, oh my God. Ridiculous. Yeah, it's so bad. Don't use it. But I don't buy cars to have them drive themselves. I enjoy driving, so we weren't planning on using it anyway. We just wanted to test it. Word with 100 biddies says sing. No, I'm not singing the national anthem. You still drive manual? No, it is an electric car. Should I get an RX 77? Oh man, I don't even have my after hours up. Oh, that is criminal. No, we can't do that today. It covers up the... Nope. All right. People are just going to have to see for themselves that we're in after out. Here, I'll turn the light off. Maybe this light. Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. That feels so good every single time. Oh, I'm so old. You know you're old when turning a light off is, like, relieving. What is the cheapest possible AM5 build? The cheapest possible AM5 build just doesn't make sense. Because you could do like a 7500F, A620 motherboard, and like if you're only using new parts, like an RTX 3050. You definitely do not want to do that. If you want to build the cheapest possible AM4 build, then that makes sense. But if you're going AM5, I do not recommend trying to go with the cheapest possible AM5 build. I do not recommend that. Because then you're just going to have way too much money in the CPU and motherboard and RAM department versus the GPU. It's not going to be a good build. With a motherboard with no built-in Wi-Fi, what do? You buy a USB dongle. Search on Amazon for Wi-Fi USB dongle, and then just get one of the top-rated ones. I usually like to buy from TP-Link. Just if you need the Wi-Fi part of it and not just Bluetooth, I would get one that has a physical antenna on it. They do make small ones that look like USB thumb drives, but those will never perform as good as the ones with actual physical antennas. I think I have one. That's why I'm looking. Maybe I don't, though. Wow, I don't. I really thought I had one over here. Wow, that's insane. I would have bet $100 that I had one over here. All right. Yeah, just make sure you buy one that has physical antennas. It will perform much better. Those thumb drive ones suck. Yeah, they're just not good. They're not good. The speeds are too slow. The reception's slow. I mean, it makes sense. Is it possible to build a good PC with a $500 budget? Brand new parts? I wouldn't. I would go $550 to $575. Sped win with the Twitch Prime sub. Here's what you do. If you're in that ballpark, go to... I gotta pitch my own stuff. I'm sorry. Go to zttbuildhelp.com. zttbuildhelp.com. Scroll to these pure performance build templates, and then the cheapest one I have is $575. And if you click on this, I give you the per part explanation of what you should do with that price range. The reason why it's not lower than that is because this is already a Ryzen 5 5500 and an RX 6600. If you want to go any lower than that, then you are in the territory of like an RTX 3050 6GB card. And I don't recommend doing that. You can do it. It's possible. But that build right there is the cheapest that I would go if you're only using brand new parts right now. And like with a deal or two, that does get closer to $500. That $575 is what you can repeat any day of the week. Mr. Darth Dan with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Do problems are... Oh, wow. I just ripped off a cuticle and now I'm bleeding. Not good. That was dumb. Instant regret. Do problems arise when you switch CPU manufacturers? Not necessarily. But what I would recommend... Damn, that's bleeding now. I need... like a paper towel or something, or else this is just going to constantly bleed. That will work. What I would do, though, is format your hard drive or your SSD and reinstall Windows. If you do it right now without doing it, you probably won't encounter an issue. Like, Windows can reset itself, re-download the chipset drivers, and figure itself out. But whenever you do that, you are increasing the chances of like weird issues later on down the line. The weird like one-off blue screen of deaths, the trickle down performance loss like over time, weird registry issues where like some apps don't play. Like whenever I switch from Intel to AMD or AMD to Intel, I always do a fresh Windows reinstallation. Again, it's not going to completely like just blow up if you don't do that, but that would be my recommendation. Hello from Indonesia. Hello. Is the built-in Wi-Fi better or the USB drive better? I would get built-in Wi-Fi if you can, but if you can't, then just go USB. There's probably better there's better technology. If you buy like a new higher end Wi-Fi 7, I think is the highest right now. I don't know if I would guess that the USB technology is lagging a little bit behind, but not to the point where like normal people would notice. But I would shoot for built-in versus USB. One less thing to worry about, one less thing to buy. More resale value whenever you go to upgrade. Hello from underneath your desk. What the? It's just the sim rig. It's just the sim rig. We're good. PCIe Wi-Fi cards. Yeah, I don't ever recommend those. That's kind of like old technology. Like there's never a situation other than a server, like a home server maybe. Something that's in a server rack. But like... I can't think of a situation where you would go with a PCIe Wi-Fi card versus a USB card, like or a USB stick. I would just buy the USB. The Wi-Fi cards are ugly. They take up PCIe lanes. I don't know. I mean, I guess USB does as well, but I don't know. I don't really think it's a good idea. No video games after the build anymore. I haven't played a video game since you guys probably saw me play a video game last. I don't think I've turned on a video game for like maybe a month now. I'm not sure. I'm not like trying to like get a streak or anything, but I'm like not in a gaming phase right now. I'm in a work phase right now, so I don't even know what I would play right now. Probably something on the, oh man. Oh, that's depressing. I just noticed all the dust that's on my sim rig. My sim rig is like literally right here. It is just off camera. Like this is my wheelbase for my sim rig right here. And I'm oh man, that's sad. All this dust on here. That is super sad. Angle the camera. I would, but it is on a tripod ball where you have to like unlock it to move it, and like getting it back into position is a nightmare. I don't let anybody touch that. That stays there from week to week. I don't go anywhere near that thing. But it is right here. Like if I install a wheel, it's on camera. Like it's that close. I'll install the wheel. Oh man. That's where it would be if it's I'm not pressing it in all the way, but that's how close the sim rig is to my desk. And then I have this monitor here, which is just off camera as well. I have a monitor right here, and then it can swivel around this way. It's my wallpaper. And then go right down into the sim rig. But it is just off camera. I have like a transformer streaming and sim racing setup. Where did you get your desk? Amazon. This is a very cheap, like tabletop 48-inch tabletop that you can buy on Amazon, and then like very cheap, like $120 or $130 standing desk legs. This has got a motor on it. So many ads. Yeah, ads are what pay for the stream, man. I don't know if you know this, but creators like need money just like everyone else. The ads are what pay for the stream. I did see that you guys know who XQC is? He's like one of the biggest Twitch streamers. He said that he makes $6,000 a day, or like per stream, on just the ads alone. Absolutely insane. $6,000 a day just on ads. Ridiculous. That is crazy. But the one thing that like is very surprising is over the last like 18 to 24 months, the payout structure of Twitch ads have actually been getting better and better. It's like one of the very few platforms that like people or creators are excited about when it comes to ads. I mean, Google has always been like the best. Like if you want to build a business or like become a self-sustaining content creator, you need to get paid by Google AdSense. But like the Twitch ad payout is actually like pretty healthy these days, which is why everybody runs ads, because it's actually pretty good, especially when there's a bunch of you mofos in here. Yeah, so it's not like we turn on ads for like a couple cents, you know. It's actually pretty solid. Get yours. Hope you get that ad money. Yeah, I mean, every single person in here is contributing. Whether you're watching ads, you're a sub, biddies, whatever. I mean, everyone's contributing, which is much appreciated. And in turn, I give you guys a free giveaway PC once a month. It's a win-win for everybody. Yeah, sorry, we're gonna block that guy over on YouTube. Sorry about that. Timeout. 30 minutes? No, we'll go 24 hours. That was pretty annoying. Do you have a 3D printer? No, I do not. As soon as somebody gives me a really, really good business reason or excuse to buy one, I will. And I will buy a nice one. I am definitely never going to buy like one of those Ender V3 DIY type of printers. I'm never going to do that because that turns into a hobby on its own. I would buy one of those like huge box, like ready to go out of the box type of 3D printers that just work, that you don't have to tinker with. But I need a banger excuse to buy one, you know? Like there's a couple things that I would consider for our pre-builts to do, like custom cable combs or things like that. I don't want to turn our business into like a sweatshop though, where like we need to like run the 3D printing like 24/7 to make a profit. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I just need a banger excuse. And nobody in the like 3 years I've been interested in doing this has been able to give me a good excuse. ZTT GPU sag brackets. That would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, I don't use a sag bracket that often. I wanted to get a pre-built, but they are sold out. On ZTT builds, yeah, we're pretty sold out right now. We're playing catch up. We got absolutely hammered 2 weeks ago, and we have not been able to keep. We haven't had every build in stock all at the same time since then. We just got absolutely hammered, and we are still like just trying to get to inventory 1 of every build right now. Yeah, you guys are hammering the builds. We had our, June was our best business month in the history of ZTT, both on the content side and on the ZTT build side. I mean, yeah, you guys absolutely crushed it. We are trying. We are heavily limited by how many people we have to build PCs, which are me and Sam. People be wanting new PCs bad, yeah. Yeah, it's a good problem to have, though. But I was thinking about seriously considering hiring one more person to help us build. Just like a part-time. I mean, you have to be in Pittsburgh. You have to come to the office multiple times per week. But yeah, I think I am actually going to post like a job posting just in the ZTT community. I know we have people in Pittsburgh that are here that will do it. But yeah, there's a lot of people that think that they would do it. Like that comment right there, I'll fly every day for real. Or there's a lot of people that are like, I live in West Virginia. I'll drive here every day. It's like, no, like I don't want to have to rely on somebody that lives 3 hours away. I need somebody that's like here in Pittsburgh. I live 45 minutes away from Pittsburgh. That's pretty far. The good news is I don't want to hire somebody full time. Like I just want somebody that like preferably already has a job, and they just want to come in a couple evenings, a night, or a week, and just build like 2 PCs while they're here and bounce out. You know, we literally just need more hands right now. That's why I think our next hire is gonna be. Bro, I'll sleep there. You can't sleep there, man. It's against our lease policy. We're not allowed to sleep at the office, unfortunately. I drove like 100 miles a day round trip for work. It was super bad. Yeah, people completely underestimate how bad a commute is. I did for a year a 45-minute commute, like 45 minutes one way. I mean, spending an hour and a half, and that's like without traffic. With like, if there's an accident on the highway, like it's an hour. You know, commuting for an hour and a half every single day. Oh my God. It's awful. I mean, it's a life-changing thing that you need to plan your life around. It's terrible. Most people underestimate it. It's such a waste of time. 46 miles one way. Yeah, that's awful. That's so bad. Do you guys use daycare or have family help? We have daycare. We don't have any family in Pittsburgh. I'll come work for you. I'll sleep in the sim rig. The sim rig is here, not at the studio. And you would definitely not want to sleep at my house. Actually, my house is pretty quiet at night. We are, thankfully, have some good sleepers these days, finally. So it is actually sleepable in here. Those first 2 years, though, you wouldn't even want to be my neighbor. You wouldn't even want to sleep at my neighbor's house. Is the Ryzen 5 5500 good for budget builds? Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, if you want to buy a brand new component, yeah. I mean, it's the best $80 CPU. One of the best. Is Michigan too far for a commute? Probably a little. You're just outside the range. I got shot with a firework? Sorry to hear that, man. Like a Roman candle type thing? Where are you located? Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna post it on like the ZTT community tab, and then we'll have like a link to actually submit. But I think I am gonna do that within like the next week or so. There's a chance that we actually expand our office tomorrow. There's a different office suite that opened up that will work really well for us in our like office building, which like has multiple business tenants. And I took a tour yesterday and today of that office suite, and it would work really, really well for ZTT builds. So we're thinking about splitting it up. Like we have one wing for like ZTT content, the editors, and myself. And then we have one wing for just ZTT builds, separate all the inventory, etc. I think it'd be pretty cool. We might do that tomorrow. Lucas Makes with the 978 super chat. Oh, that's converted. What's the best handheld PC gaming device? No budget? I'm not a great person to ask. I mean, I love my Steam Deck. But you can... I don't know. I really don't know. There are devices that produce or output more power than the Steam Deck. But I personally think that the power of... or the value of portable PC gaming is SteamOS. Like, I have no aspirations of playing a handheld and having to deal with Windows BS. Like, imagine all the dumb updates and restarts and pop-ups and like all the things that everyone complains about with Windows. Imagine having that like on a gaming console, whether it's portable or not. Like, I don't want that. Like, when I pick up a gaming console, especially portable, I just want to play like right away. And that's what SteamOS allows you to do. So, I mean, I'm just a SteamOS fanboy, I guess. But you can get more power with some of the other newer devices. And I know ROG Ally is coming out with a new device soon. But it just depends on what you want. Yeah, the SteamOS operating system is just so good, though. So good. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go pee, and then I'll answer a couple more questions, and then I got to go to bed. I'll be right back, though. Chill, thank you for becoming a YouTube exclusive over there. I see you. Much appreciated. Zach's sons are like mini Zachs. They have some traits. They're also mini my wife as well. Is the $500 pre-built PC good to stream while playing? And does it record during the live? The $500, what are you talking about, the $500 pre-built? I don't know what you're talking about. But any $500 PC is not going to do extraordinary well with streaming. Like, you need power to stream. You have 2 kids now? What's up, Be Happy? Oh my god, that's been a long time since you've been here. Dude, I have a 4 and I have an almost 5 and a 3-year-old. You are behind, sir. My youngest is about to turn 3. Like, in a few days. Hamoud with the $2 super chat says, hey Zach, in your opinion, RTX 50 series will launch? When will it launch? It's gonna launch at the end of the year. Yeah, we pretty much know all that. Lucas with another 978 super chat. Thank you, man. Is a 4090 and 14900K reasonable for a 12-year-old? No. Is that a troll? I would say my 12-year-olds won't have a 4090. I mean, 4090s will be outdated by the time they're 12. I guess it's not completely unreasonable. If you are well financially, you do whatever you want. You do what you want. I'm not going to be the one that tells you that's unreasonable, I guess. I mean, I've made so many videos about this already, but I still do not know what I'm going to do with my kids. Like when my kids are a little bit older, if I gave them this PC, which is like a very modest Ryzen 5 5500 RTX 4060, but it looks like this, like I know for a fact they're going to absolutely love it. But they're also going to be my teammates at some point. Like at some point, I'm envisioning this grand future of us like squatting up, and like I don't want to be squatted up with somebody that's running a Dell Optiplex. Part of me wants them to like get something cheap and like they get rewarded over time, like work their way up. But the other part is like I can't afford for my teammates to be lagging. You know, so you do you, man. Plot twist: I am the 12-year-old. Got it. Got it. NYC Potatoes with the Twitch Prime sub. Come back for 3 months. Thank you. What if your kids aren't into tech like you are? I mean, there's a very realistic chance. I think no matter what they are into, they will still want a gaming computer, though. I mean, if they don't, they don't. But I'm pretty confident they will. Are you going to take a summer vacation? No. No vacations this year. We actually made that commitment. Money, work, grind mode, hustle. No vacations this year. Now, we do take a lot of day trips. Like, I mean, we're going back up to Lake Erie for the beach in a couple days. I love going to the beach. I'm definitely a beach person. That's our closest beach to us. But no real vacations this year. Do you have a stream schedule? Yeah, like you're on it right now. Thursdays at this time. Thursdays at 8:30, 8:15, 8:30 Eastern time. That's about it. Right now. Coffee, that is... Wait, dude, I cannot read all that. I am 3 whiskeys in. I can't... No. I don't know how many bits you did. I can't read all that, man. No way. Thank you. I don't know. I don't remember. Does that cost biddies? 20 biddies? I'll read the first couple lines. I lost it. I'm considering an upgrade, but haven't decided on what to prioritize. I have some Amazon gift cards, and I'm thinking about getting the 7800 X3D, which would also mean buying a new motherboard and RAM. Alternatively, I could upgrade my GPU. I currently have an 11600KF, 32 gigs of DDR4, 3060 Ti. That's a tough one. Can't believe I read all that. How many kids do you have? 2. I have an almost 5 and an almost 3-year-old. I would probably recommend doing a full upgrade and just selling your build as is. You could get some decent money still with a 12.6 or 11.600 KF and a 3060 Ti. You'd be able to sell that as a completed system and then just upgrade instead of like piecing it together. I would probably just do a full swap at that point. Lucas with another 5 super chat says, "It's my last super chat. I gotta go." Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Those are some big time super chats. Thank you very much. When did you start building PCs? When I was 5 years old. My parents ran a PC building and consulting business out of the basement of our house when I was 5. I mean, they did it before I was born. But I remember myself putting together parts. I remember installing a CPU when I was 5, which was in 1996. Insane. Well before the YouTube. Oh my god, dude, this guy has got to go. I'm not even gonna time you out, man. We are just gonna straight up block you. Actually, I don't know how to do that. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, straight up block. Okay. Yeah, well before the times of like building with my 5-year-old. I was just helping them and building and learning. So pretty much my whole life. Obido with the 300 bit says, "Hi Zach, I currently have a Ryzen 5 7500F and a 4060 with a 120 water cooler.
Hi Zach, I currently have a Ryzen 5 7500F and a 4060 with a 120 water cooler. Would you recommend upgrading to a 240 or a 360 for 1440p gaming?"
No.
And his name is John C.
Only upgrade your cooling solution if you actually need better cooling or if you want a better aesthetic. If you're just upgrading because you think that you need that, don't. Like if it's cooling the 7500F, which it probably is, I wouldn't upgrade. There's no need. Some idiot is here with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Build with kids. I've already built a PC with them. They didn't do everything. Again, they're 4 and 2 years old. But they did help me with a restock build a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah, they have built a PC already. My 4-year-old has installed a graphics card a few times. Build with the kids on stream. They're not ready for that. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I just don't know how I feel. I haven't. It's not that like I'm like super indecisive. I just haven't given it a lot of thought. I don't know how much I want to. Like I like showing pictures and like at some point like I want my kids to like stop by a Thirsty Thursday stream and whatnot. I don't know how much I want them to be on kids though, or on camera though. I haven't thought about the repercussions of that. The internet is a terrible place. Maybe at like 7. Have you dug into iRacing yet? No, I haven't done any gaming whatsoever for probably like a month now. How are you doing tonight? I'm good, man. This build turned out incredible. Man, I am so happy with how this looks. Got the red peeking in there. Captain, oh man, that looks so good. Oh, we got to talk about pricing. Okay, real quick. So all of the parts cost me, remember, I didn't get any good deals. I was very limited to only Amazon Prime because of the July 4th holiday. Everything's strictly Amazon. It cost me $1,003 pre-tax. So, well, 60. So after sales tax, I'm probably about $1,060 invested in this build. If I did decide to try to sell it for a profit, could I get more than that? Like, it's only a 4060. Ryzen 5 5500. 32 gigs of DDR5. 4060. 1061. Yeah, maybe we just do that. Yeah, I don't know how much I could get for it. Or we do the auction idea. At the beginning of the stream, we were talking about auctioning it off. Seeing how high it goes. Yeah, I don't know. 1069. There we go. That's a nicer number. Yeah, I'm not sure. 17. That's way too much. Way too much. Hi, Zach. Just got here 15 minutes ago. What's the specs? I think I just said them. 5500, 32 gigs, A620, RTX 4060, Antec NX 200M, MSI Mag A550. Couple of extra white fans that we added. And all Captain America stuff. Oh, man, it looks so good. I'm so happy with that one. That turned out so good. All right, guys. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys very, very much for tuning in to tonight's live stream. This was another... You guys are just being ridiculously crazy over these last few weeks. The next stream will be next... So next stream, this is the one to do. This is the one to know. Next stream, we are giving away the giveaway PC, which is this PC. Better than this one. Ryzen 5 7600X, RX 7800 XT. Again, we didn't even really talk about it today. But as long as you tune in live streams, you're racking up those points. You need to buy your tickets. I will do a quick explanation real quick before we go, because this is... we're now in the territory of this being important. Type in ! giveaway. That'll take you here if you're on Twitch. Oh my God, John Cena. Jackson Tacos with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. It shows, make sure you log in via Twitch. It shows you all the way to earn points over here. I currently have 42 tickets. Every 100 points will get you a ticket. We have 3,000 people entered into the giveaway so far, with almost 16,000 total tickets purchased. You have to buy your tickets either today or next Thursday, or in between then. You can do it whenever you want. But next Thursday, for the Thirsty Thursday stream, we are going to roll for the giveaway. It's just the more tickets you have, the higher chance you have at winning. Last month, the winner won with 5 tickets. I have 42. I have way more. All it takes is 5 tickets to win, or 1. But we are going to roll the winner next week, and then we are also just going to immediately jump into building the next giveaway PC, which is not planned at all. I got to do that like tomorrow. So that's going to be next week's Thirsty Thursday. I still have no idea what I'm going to build for that at all. No clue. Maybe we'll do another theme to build. I don't know. Maybe should we just do this? Why did I not think of that sooner? Should we just do this? A tomato? Scooby-Doo theme? Maybe we just give away this. Build a new one. Ad break? Oh my God. Ad break right when I'm trying to leave. Dr. Zoomer with the 100. Doc, what are you doing out there? Happy 4th. Love all of you. Doc is tipsy. Doc, what you been sipping on over there, man? Captain America build? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. 5700 X3D build? I don't hate that. Mowing sim PC? Build a back computer? We're getting ads? I know. I'm sorry. I'll wait. I'll wait. I know you can't hear me, but I'll wait. More than tipsy? Whiskey and Bush Light since 1 p.m.? Oh my God. I had a couple more Crown Vanillas and Coke Cherry Zeros. But I did not pour them heavy today. So we're feeling pretty good. When the ads appear, I hop on YouTube. That's actually a pretty good strategy. You still earn the points over on Twitch, but then you keep watching the stream. That's pretty solid. I'll give you some points for that. Not actual points, but mental points. That's a great combo. Build looking unique and clean AF. Yeah, this turned out good, man. Doc, this is a pretty good stream. Really like how this vinyl came out, courtesy of my wife. We got the Funko Pop here. We got the red, the blue action going. That looks nice, man. That looks real nice. I'm proud of myself on that one. It's okay to be proud of yourself every now and then. I like it. I like how that turned out. Pretty good. Pretty good. Need some Helldivers on the stream sometime. I'm not a Helldivers type of guy. I never was. Like, the times I do set aside for gaming, like, the last thing I want to last thing that I want to feel is being stressed out. Like, the fun of Helldivers is the stress. Like, you don't just press a button to get reinforcements or, like, resupply. You got to type a code in. It's purposely stressful. Like, that's the fun of it. I get it. But, like, that is not what I want to do whenever I do set aside time to game. I am stressed all day. Like, if I want to play a game, I want to sit down and, like, drive some laps or, like, mow some lawns, you know, or kill some demons in Diablo. I can't be stressed. I can't be stressed, you know? What's a good game to play with friends? Helldivers. Duh. You gotta sell that America PC with Captain America. Oh yeah, we'll definitely sell it with Captain America in there. Yeah, they'll get the whole package. They'll probably... Oh no, I actually didn't use the blue extensions at all, so I'll keep those myself. But yeah, they'll get the whole thing. Alright guys, I gotta go. I gotta wrap up this stream. The next giveaway stream is going to be the giveaway. Like I was saying, thank you guys all very much. If you aren't already, type in ! Discord. Go join us in the Discord server. I'll hang out there for a little bit tonight before I pass out and go to bed. But yeah, hopefully you guys all have a great July 4th. July 4th is officially over. I think we celebrated pretty well on today's stream. So be on the lookout for tomorrow's YouTube video as well. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. Little sneak peek before I go. Tomorrow's build is just, oh, man. I'm just as happy with tomorrow's YouTube video as I am with this one. I will give you a little sneak peek. I'll show you a photo. So tomorrow's video, the long form video, is another like Office OEM PC converted into a gaming PC. But this time I think we did it a very new, sophisticated way. Okay. All right, guys. I'll show you this real quick, and then I'm going to get going. Have a good night. Thank you guys very much again for all the support, all the biddies, messages, just watching the ads, everything. Thank you guys very much. Manny, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. X3, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I'll see you guys later. But look at this first. Oh, my God.
Watch out, watch out.